No, I'm gonna just fucking
All right,
throw this in.
we are live. What is going on, everyone?
Okay.
Welcome back to the Shittalk podcast. This is episode 2, guys. For most of you guys, this will be episode 1, though, because I doubt anyone watched the other one that's over here right now. I am here today with my two good friends. We have Russian8703. That's his exact channel. What's up, Russian?
Am I supposed to say something here?
Exactly. And then we're also joined by
Yeah, but,
Mata.
like-
How's it going, Mata, my dude?
It's
No,
about
you're trying to
going as
intro
well.
this like it's a real podcast when
Yeah.
it's called Shit Talk.
This is the
It's
Shit
not
Talk
a real
podcast,
podcast.
guys. We will be doing lots of shit talk this podcast.
Shit
That's for
talking.
sure.
It's not just like shit talk.
Well, Mata, you are 17 years old and you play a fucking saxophone.
I'm older than you, kid.
You are 17, you play
By
a
like
saxophone.
1 month, what difference does that
Yeah,
make?
exactly, guys. Let's
act like, you
talk
know,
about tits, everyone.
You act like he's some
You
fucking
wanna start
child.
out with this?
Down.
He is
Yeah.
a child.
I'm starting out like this. There is a fucking epidemic on YouTube, guys. If you go into the Fortnite game on YouTube Gaming at night, you will be bombarded with a bunch of women who just stream their bodies and shit.
Wham.
And stream
No,
and give views to their
This
gender.
is all coming over to YouTube because they got banned on Twitch.
Yeah, because Twitch...
Props to Twitch. They actually like cracked down on that because
Actually
they realized
do
that people
something
were
with their
literally
fucking
making
site.
hundreds of thousands of dollars a year just showing their tits. Wasn't there one chick? I forget what her name was, but there was some chick on Twitch who was literally just selling nudes.
Fucking Brandy.
No. And then there was some other chick who, like, you know, she had a Patreon and she literally like made thousands of dollars. I've seen him on Twitter too, but you know, she happened to be a streamer as well.
Yeah.
But like, she had a Patreon. It was just nudes all over her Patreon, but you had to actually like, I think it was pledged like $5
No,
more or something.
that's the thing. These fucking, like, they legit, it's selling your nudes. Like, I don't know the logistics of this, but when you're sending nudes to underage kids, which that's what they're doing, right? They are selling their nudes to underage kids
they
on
can't.
Patreon.
She can't prove that it's being sold to underage kids.
I mean,
No.
You know,
no,
it's
yes,
like-
you can. If
No,
like,
it's like people that it's like people that fucking watch Pornhub. Like, are they going to be able to verify every single person that actually goes on that website is over 18?
but what if like the kid responds with like a picture of his face or some shit? It's like this 11-year-old. Like, this has to be, if she's knowingly
You
sending,
still can't go to jail for that because like that's not even her fault.
it has to be illegal. I mean, this is fucked. Like, even if, okay, so say it's on underage pornography. Say that's something that she gets cracked down for, right? This has to be, this is prostitution. This is a form of prostitution, right? She's selling her body for
Yeah.
money. This is a low-level form of prostitution. Come on.
Not, re-
The
not really,
argument could
because-
be made for either side.
not really because like porn is watched by people that are underage.
But
So
I guess, like, yeah, you do
and
sell
that's
porn for
selling your
money.
body. That's indirectly making money just having sex.
Yeah, the thing is, with these titty streamers, it's like, it's so fucked up. It's not against any like laws, but it's so fucked up is the thing.
No, it's a scummy way to do things, but it's really smart because they realize that hey, I'm good looking and I can make a really easy living just sitting here basically showing my tits the entire
I
time.
mean, the girl we were watching last night easily made $100. Like
Oh,
in the
more.
short time frame we were
The
watching.
donations and the sponsors are nuts. Basically, this is just a podcast where we talk about whatever the fuck's on our mind here. It's really informal.
What have white
know.
people come to? Oh my
It's just
god.
like
dude,
whatever
we
we
are
want to
white
talk
as
about,
fuck.
we talk about for as long as we want to, basically. But okay, guys. So I'll explain this because last night we were watching this streamer who people watch her not for the gameplay, not for the personality. Well, they watch her because she's a woman. They watch her because she's like a female, right?
Lame.
Like that's why they watch. I hate to be like this. I hate to be an asshole. But
They
you know,
watch her because she's a
because
female.
there was no gameplay. There was no fucking
No.
gameplay on the
We
screen.
literally
No.
okay, we literally watched the stream for an hour. She had Fortnite as the game that she was playing, didn't have any gameplay for the first hour.
No, it was like an hour and a half.
And like we were like roasting,
No, it
her,
was
like
an
we were
hour.
like
I
fucking around with her in
swear.
the chat. Like we were fucking around with her in the chat.
It was like an hour and 6 minutes or something. But
Now,
like,
no, this is at 1
basically-
a.m. So it
but
was
the
1
best
a.m.
part about it was okay, there was a couple of really good things, but one, she said that she had a full scholarship
Oh my god.
for I
No,
believe it was
don't get
law?
to that. Go to the bottle before you go to that.
No. First let's go to the scholarship, okay? She said she had a full ride scholarship to a law school. Now,
Right.
Law and commerce.
if you guys watch this stream, let me tell you what this fucking brilliant law student did. She tried to open up a wine bottle for 30 minutes.
Well, it was more like 20.
It was
Yeah,
okay.
it
It
was
was
like
more
12.
like 20, but 20 minutes. She tried to open up a wine bottle.
It
A
took her
fucking
5 minutes to
wine
get the wrapper
bottle.
off the top.
Yeah.
She had a screw. She had a bottle opener in her. She was holding a fucking bottle opener, and she did not know what the fuck she was doing, man. It
The
was
first 5
hilarious.
minutes she wasn't using the screw.
Yeah, no. She was like trying to like
open
hook it. It was.
She like tried to bite it open at one point.
Yeah, no, it was the greatest thing I've ever watched in my life. It was so fucking funny, guys. And like this girl, right? So as I said, people don't come to her for the Fortnite gameplay because there's no fucking Fortnite gameplay, right? There's no fucking Fortnite gameplay, right? They don't come to her for her personality because she's dumb as a fucking stump. Why do they watch her stream? Because she has tits. She has tits and a vagina. That's why they watch her fucking stream.
And then we had God himself.
Oh! Oh no, we gained in. Okay,
No,
all
just
right,
let
all right. Say it
Russian do
Russian.
it.
Say it Russian. Go for it.
Okay, so right, we were sitting there and we were looking around in chat. We were seeing, what's going on, who watches this chick. I saw the face of God himself. This man actually has his YouTube name as Big Bone Jim, right? So I go over to his YouTube page, and it's some 40-something-year-old man whose name is Big Bone Jim watching a titty streamer at 3:30 in the morning on a Friday night. God himself could. Oh, this man was fucking fantastic.
Big Bone Jim is a legend.
Go look at.
Yeah, so you guys have a visual. I'm actually gonna throw. I'm gonna throw his Twitter online. I'm gonna go to Russian's Twitter, and I'm gonna show you guys what this man looks like. Okay.
This man is legitimately God himself.
Yeah.
I literally renamed myself Big Bone Jim on Twitter. And I changed my profile picture.
Let me show you
God
this girl's
himself.
audience. Let me show you guys this girl's audience, right? Alright, let me show you guys this girl's audience. Because this is
Literally,
ridiculous.
and this motherfucker was like sitting
This
here and he was
Big Bone Jim, my friends. This
he was sitting
is
there
her
calling
audience.
her like sexy. He's like, "Hey, was good, sexy
Yeah.
mama."
This is Big Bone Jim. This is her audience. If this
That's
doesn't
a
tell
real
you,
man right there.
if that doesn't tell you what her audience is, then oh
This is the
my
face
God.
of God himself.
I didn't know God could be so sexy is the thing.
Like, oh, it's so good. It was so good. I don't even know.
It's just the best reputation of who watches these streams. And the thing is, like, I was thinking about this, okay, and what I wanted to talk about what Ninja said on Twitter, because basically this has been a problem on Twitch since like 2012, right?
Since like day one.
Yeah, this has been a problem on Twitch, right? And Ninja's a big Twitch streamer, right? He said this perfectly. The people who watch these kind of streams are not the people that are gonna watch your streams. Like, these fucking losers come to the stream for the tits and for the person, for the fucking girl.
It's sexually deprived people that have, they've got excess money. They haven't had a girlfriend or whatever in God knows how long, so they're just really desperate and they want to try to cling to something.
And it's true.
It's really funny.
It's true. These streamers aren't stealing our viewers, right? Like, everyone in my chat, you guys aren't gonna go over this stream because you want to watch our fucking sick Fortnite gameplay. Like, there was no fucking Fortnite gameplay.
She was awful at the game.
She also had the most annoying voice that I've ever heard.
It was ridiculous, man.
In her description, she said she identified as bisexual and knee-sexual.
Basically, that means that you have a sexual attraction to knees.
Literally, knees.
Wait,
what does knee sexual mean?
It literally means that you're sexually attracted to knees.
No.
Knees.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. She is sexually attracted to knees.
You didn't see that? That was in her fucking description.
I didn't see that, no. Dude, if she's knee sexual, I'm meme sexual. I'm attracted to memes. I want to stick my dick in a meme.
This bitch was crazy.
Dude, that is fucking ridiculous.
No, and then there was the donation. I don't know if you missed it. It's like her big donator where it was like,
oh my God.
The world lights up when you smile because you are so sexy and beautiful. It was like this. It was like this minute-long diatribe, literally, of him just sucking her dick.
Diatribe. The world lights up when you smile, baby girl.
The sad thing is, we're not lying. This is literally what went on.
This is true. That's
leg sexual is like a step up from me.
Okay, it's like I don't know. It fucked these titty streamers, man. Oh my god. Like who? And like the same. I'm gonna say this person's name, right? Because this bitch actually blocked me on Twitter. This girl, she literally blocked me on Twitter, guys.
Wait, the
for
girl
a
from last
joke.
night?
No. This new
Oh,
one.
I was gonna say I missed that.
No.
Yeah, I was about to say.
This girl blocked me on Twitter, right? And it's because like I made a joke, right? Like I was kidding. It wasn't. I didn't offend her. I didn't talk about her appearance. Nothing like that.
Your face offends me. So.
I did talk about her appearance. Never mind.
You both
Basically,
offend me.
this girl puts her face in every one of her thumbnails, and I said I have a challenge for her name. I added her on Twitter. It's called the try to put my fucking face.
Ghost Bat already
challenge.
knows.
It's the trying to put my face in every fucking thumbnail challenge. She gets so pissed, right? Subtweets me 3 times, blocks me, but before she blocks me, she DMs me 3 paragraphs.
Wait, is it Muffin Girl?
4, no, I like Muffin
No,
Girl. I'm cool with
it's-
Muffin Girl. I'm cool with Muffin Girl.
It's Indra.
It's Galadrix. It's Galadrix. She
Oh, it's
DMs
Gal,
me
okay.
3 full paragraphs, proofread. She DMs her fucking English teacher. Can you proofread these? I'm saying these to this asshole, right?
You know what's funny?
3
She's
fucking
actually
paragraphs,
kind of
man.
smart. She's I think she's a real estate agent.
Yeah, you have to be a
No,
fucking you have to be a
real
genius to
estate
be a real
agent.
estate
Avery's a
agent.
real estate agent. He has a real estate
no.
license.
Avery's
not
actually
that
pretty
hard.
Does
smart.
he?
Yeah.
Oh, I fucking love
It's
Avery.
not that. No, you just need to be like 18 and take a 1
No, I'm
month
not talking
class.
shit. I'm not
and be a
talking shit about real estate agency. I'm not talking shit about being a real estate agent. You know, I'm not talking shit about that. But like, she's a fucking she has no sense of humor. It's like, don't be a YouTuber if you don't have a sense of humor. Call me whatever the fuck you want, dude. Like, you can call me a fucking 12-year-old. You can call Luke fucking fat. No one gives a fuck. Like,
Well,
we
that
don't
wouldn't
care. Call me fat. Call whatever. Like, we don't care. Like, have a sense of fucking humor if you're a YouTuber. Honestly, it's so fucking annoying. Because like, I was just kidding. I had nothing against her. It was a fucking joke.
Like, I mean, I replied to Nuda today, right? And you know, it was some fucking meme. I think I was telling Adam about this earlier, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, I reply and you know, I just some random dude replies with another meme, like, you know, meme acquisition or whatever the fuck. I
No,
reply,
I'm
you
looking
know,
at
with the
this
fucking
build.
send
Oh.
nudes trap card, right? Just for the joke. And this dude goes SJW white knight on my ass instantly. He's like, you're just some depraved 12-year-old who's trying to hit on girls on Twitter, you fucking perv. And I'm like, do you not know what a joke is?
Oh my
And then I go
God.
to his profile, right? And the first thing that I see is I've literally seen 60 black dudes sitting there going Gucci Gang over and over because of Lil Pump. I hope
Talk
he's
about
dead.
cancer.
Going.
I'm like,
Gucci
wait,
gang.
so you're racist, you know, misogynistic, right? Because there was more shit in there. And you're a wannabe, like, you know, edgy meme god. But you're calling me the douchebag here for making a joke.
People
The
are
person
just
even
too sensitive.
replied, and he subtweeted me like 7 times. I just blocked him. But
Mhm.
like literally, the person that I replied to originally just said, "I can tell you're a meme account."
Dude,
So
people are
like,
so
the
sensitive,
original
man.
person wasn't even offended, but I was like, "Man, go back to Reddit, motherfucker."
Fucking people are so soft. It's annoying. Like, if I say the N-word right now, dude, people are gonna fucking. I'm gonna get attacked.
Well,
Okay,
no. That makes some sense right there.
That
because
makes
there
doesn't.
actually is
I-
historical
no, it does.
connotations there.
If I'm being,
Okay.
if I'm not
No,
attacked, okay,
you're
no,
not
hold on,
an
shut the fuck up, shut the
American.
fuck up for a
You're
second,
not
shut the fuck up for a
American,
second,
so
shut
you-
the fuck up for a second, shut the fuck up for a second, okay, just one second. If I'm not like attacking someone, if I'm not like attacking him and saying it, I don't get why it's offensive. If I'm not like directing
You're a
it at
white Canadian.
someone,
Why
right?
would you get it?
If I'm not directing the N-word at someone, if I'm not saying you are a N-word, right? If I'm just say the N-word, right? Just say the
It's a
N-word.
historical fact of the word exists that offends people.
No, but if it's so historical, like, why are we holding it like at this high level? Like, just like you're
We're
only
holding
giving
it
it
at a high
power,
level
right? You're
because
only
that's
giving it
what people
power.
referred to
That's what IW's
as when they
whole
were
point
considered
was.
not even people years ago.
But you're only giving it that power that the guy that was held.
No,
at that
yeah,
level.
that's the irony of it.
Like that's the thing. Like if you're like, dude, you can't say it, man. That's what people used to call black people that. It's offensive. It's like, yeah, we don't
The
anymore,
point-
and
the-
it's fucking
The
stupid.
entire point is that they don't want the word to actually be
Okay.
said, period, anymore. Black people don't like when other black people say it.
Okay, I have a question.
No, I disagree with that.
Okay, hold on.
Well, some do.
I have a question.
I hear
Like,
it
hard
literally on a daily
N-word
basis.
is like, you know, that's just taboo.
I have a question. I just have a question, okay? Would
Okay.
these slave owners, would they want you to fear the N-word and be like scared when you say it? And
No,
hold
because
that
they
to
didn't
such
think the
high-
black people were actually human.
Or would they want you to think of it as like just like a joke that these slave owners were a complete joke? they wouldn't want to be thought of a joke.
How did you get from titty streamers to slavery?
I don't know.
Because that's where Noah went.
That's not where I went. I just said.
I agree with Russian on this one.
No, the thing is like they would want you to hold it at this such high level that you fear when people say it. They would not want to be thought as just like a joke of a word, like just like, oh yeah, these guys were assholes. They made this word. These guys are just straight assholes. Like, who gives a fuck about this word?
They would
right?
also, okay, to be fair, they would also be mortified that, this world exists in the first place, that they are actually considered people.
I have to lose my
gameplay
15-minute Fortnite
really
gameplay.
use that as like a great example.
I mean,
So,
I don't know. I get whether the N-word's offensive, but like...
Okay, when was the last time you've actually seen a black person?
I every day at school, like...
How many black people go to your school? Like 4?
Literally, like, so... Not many at all. Yeah, wait, I'm gonna
You know what I mean? You live in an area where there's barely any minorities because you're a white Canadian and you live on a fucking island.
I'm throwing up this custom zombie gameplay.
You know what I mean? It's not one of those things where, like, you are in that environment constantly.
I agree.
None of us here are black.
I agree.
None of us get it. You know what I mean? Entirely.
The N-word is offensive because it has history behind it, it has meaning to it. It itself is a derogatory term. The N-word by itself is just derogatory. I do understand that, yes. But the thing is now, why is it okay if I say an Asian slur? Why is it okay if I say a
but it's like
Jewish slur?
No, but it's like the word faggot where it's taken on an entirely different meaning over the last 20 to 30 years.
No, but I can say I can say zipperhead and no one's gonna bat a fucking eye, even though it's so fucking offensive.
Well, it's because white people can't be offended.
No, it's an Asian slur. Zipperhead's like an Asian slur.
I don't care.
I can say that, and no one takes offense to it. No one's like, oh, it's like, yeah, it's fucked up to say, but
because
if I say the N-word, it's like blowing it the fuck up,
Asians aren't
right?
really oppressed.
Racial slurs are racial slurs. Racial slurs are racial slurs.
Matter, we're not going to fucking internment camps, okay?
Guys, racial slurs are racial slurs. We can't hold one above the other. It's either they're both bad or neither of them are bad.
Yeah, that's true.
Look at the chat. 3 people just asked what it is.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know
exactly.
What it is.
People. Okay. Basically, in the war, in almost any war you can really think of. I'm not sure which one it is, but almost any war. Basically, the enemies would run over Asian troops and Asian people with their cars or tanks or whatever, and that's why Zipperhead's a racial slur against Asian people.
Ooh.
And that's why it's a racial slur. But like no one cares if I say that, right? It's fucked up. I think it's fucked up to say that, but no one cares. But if I say the N-word, it's
not
like
a commonly used phrase either.
It shouldn't be.
It's not.
Yeah,
well,
I mean,
the other thing is that we don't have a high percentage of Asian people in the United States or Canada.
Well, no, that's not true. The percentage of Asian people in Canada is.
It's like 9 in the U.S.
It's through the roof in Canada. It's through the roof in Canada.
In Canada, maybe not in the U.S. though.
Mass computer crash, I think.
Probably.
Like, it's so offensive when someone says that word, the Z word, I guess. It's not even a thing, right? But like, it's so offensive, but no one cares. But for the N word, everyone cares. Why are there different standards for it? Like, I think they should both be I think they should both be bad, right?
It's also because the other thing is that black people do have a very, very deep-rooted history in the United States. While Asians really only play a major part in the United States' history in World War II.
Yeah, it's... I just think it's a little bit of a there's a
know what I mean?
Standard.
No,
I do understand.
And there's a much higher percentage of black people than there is Asian people in the United States or Canada.
I do understand, but I think there's a double standard there. I think there's a double standard to say like
it doesn't mean that either
any
of them are
racial
right.
slur,
It just means that
any
one
racial
is
slur is okay, except
a more commonly used phrase because there are more people that it has to be offended.
The thing is, but racial slurs are okay unless it's against black people. If you say a black racial slur, you're a fucked up human. But any other racial slur, it's fine. It's okay.
Well,
like
it's
that's
not
fucked
completely fine, but like
no, but
it's
people view
more
it as
accepted.
fine. People view it as fine.
Yeah, it's more accepted.
Well, it's because of there's a higher percentage of black people, and they do still feel oppressed. I can understand that.
Black people call white people cracker. That's not as bad because there's no
okay.
history
To
behind
be
that
fair,
word.
I'm
There's
not
no
offended
history.
by someone calling me a cracker.
Me neither, because there's no history behind it. There's nothing behind that word. But okay, this is something I think you're both gonna. I think this is something you're both gonna agree with right now. Okay, I think you guys both can agree with me on this one. It is a fucking crime that an English teacher got fired for saying the N-word while reading Huckleberry Finn.
Wait,
what
grade? What grade?
Senior.
Senior in college.
No.
I mean, high school.
High school.
No,
Yeah,
that
is
can
That's
make
a
some
fucking
sense.
crime. That is a
No,
fucking
it-
crime that they got fired for that.
What's really
That's
interesting though is that a
bullshit.
lot of school districts actually aren't teaching Huckleberry Finn
that's
anymore because a lot of
bullshit.
people aren't comfortable saying it.
That's complete
No,
bullshit.
in
And they're
middle
not
school,
comfortable with the history. I
It
don't
should
agree
be
with
said
like
in Huckleberry Finn. It should be.
I don't agree with everyone basically trying to act like history doesn't exist. But on the other
Yeah.
end of the spectrum, I can understand like a 17-year-old who has a bunch of black friends in that class not wanting to say the N-word.
It's
you
an
know what I mean?
educational book. If the teacher reads it out loud, it should be acceptable. It's
Well,
educational.
the
No,
other thing
no.
is that
No,
has
no,
to
no.
be on the teacher to not say the full word
No, the
and
teacher,
just
you have to
say
say the word.
N-word.
No. If
You know
the
what I
book
mean?
says N-word, I was gonna say it, but I'm not gonna say it. If the book says the N-word, the teacher has the responsibility to teach the class and read the word the way the book says it.
I don't necessarily agree with
no,
that.
in middle school, I remember I was reading a doctrine for Martin Luther King, I think, and it had the word, and the teacher was like, "You have the option to say this or not," and
Yeah,
like,
that's what our teachers did. Where it was like, if you don't want to say it, then just skip the word.
My teacher
Yeah.
would say the word. My history teacher.
Well, again, you're also
say it.
Canadian.
Oh,
Like
is
it's
that
not
Rumsey?
as deep rooted, and you live in a
Would say
fairly
it.
white community.
Oh,
You just
Rumsey.
do.
Okay, he says he's tired. We just finished talking about the booby streamers and how fucked up.
I
and
think we
retarded
need to
they are.
segue back to them because
Yeah.
we weren't
Well,
done. Because we got off.
we
on this
weren't done. You're right.
tangent.
We got off.
We're
on
off
this.
on this.
We got
We
off.
got
way
off on a
off.
tangent because no one wanted to talk about black people.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
that's
I
true.
think
That's true.
these tangents are good because that's what people like in a like. I don't want to be a boring fucking podcast like these other like these zombies podcasts.
No, it's just like that was an argument that no one was going to win there.
Yeah, no.
It's a matter of what
Anyway,
your personal
titty
opinion is on
streamers,
that.
right? On YouTube, there's no really big titty streamers. There's more
There's like
women.
Zoe Burger and that's
Sniper
about it.
Wolf?
Okay. There's more like women who
Yeah.
use their gender for the views, and it's obvious, Like, my opinion, like, if you want to put your face in a thumbnail, if you really have to, if you really need to put your face in that thumbnail, you fucking really need to go for
Like
it.
if it actually adds something to the thumbnail or adds
Yeah.
something to the content,
JC
I can get that.
Like JC puts all his face in like all of his.
But the thing with these
Yeah,
girls,
because that adds something, and he's also not like showing his fucking ass.
you can't say that, like, these girls aren't using their gender for views. And it pisses me off. Like, you do you. You use your gender for views. But when I confront you and say that's what you're doing, don't fucking try to tell me that's not what you're doing.
No.
Because that's what you're fucking doing.
I also don't like the double standards where like titty streamers
Like-
can get away with shit, but someone like Noah J gets demonetized because he accidentally took his shirt off and it showed his nips.
It's
Okay,
ridiculous.
that's true. Like
that's
Hagen,
fucking
he puts his face in his thumbnails, but because it adds something, it's helped to like get people interested in the content. It's not like, oh look, I'm a
That's
beautiful
fine. Put your
ass
face
man.
in the thumbnail. But the thing is like, if you put your face in the thumbnail, the thing with these titty streamers is like, they're facing the thumbnail, they're playing Fortnite, but there's no Fortnite gameplay. It's
No,
a
he
big
literally-
I'm so
face.
angry this bitch took an hour to get to Fortnite.
Oh my
And then
god.
when she-
Yeah, if anyone
couldn't
new in
get
the
a
stream, we
single
were watching the stream yesterday, and the girl that was streaming Fortnite, it was only her face, and it took her an hour to finally play Fortnite. And when she played Fortnite, it was fucking so ridiculously horrible, man. It wasn't
Rip
even funny.
nipple 456.
I gotta
Yeah,
put-
pretty much.
I gotta put some new gameplay on now.
Yo, genuinely,
Yeah.
can I get a nipple 456 if you guys like the podcast so far?
For everyone
just
calling
for
me
the
out,
shits and gigs. Let's see.
for everyone trying to
Yeah.
call me out saying this is modded gameplay, no fucking shit. This is modded gameplay. I don't
Oh,
get to round 70. Don't get to round 75 like
You're
this.
not very good, dude.
I didn't know that there's actually a round skip on BO3 yet.
There is.
You
yeah.
really?
Yeah, like I haven't been able to find the actual mod. Did you use a mod menu or like what?
Yeah, I use the mod menu for this
Nipple
gameplay.
457. I'm gonna hope that's just a typo.
I'm gonna hope that he's just a fucking meme guy.
If you guys are enjoying the podcast, please drop a like. We have 27 units.
no,
This is
drop a
awesome.
dislike. Let's try to get to 15 dislikes.
Why is it
alright?
saying I have 4 waiting?
I have no
You have to
idea.
refresh, I think.
YouTube is
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyone in the
Like-
chat, is there any
No,
drama,
but
anything you want
let's
to
get back
talk
to city
about?
streamers, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's good.
I'm
No,
I'm okay
I
with
wanna
you
keep-
using your gender for views sometimes, but streaming pisses me off specifically because that's something where okay, well, it'll help you out, it'll get you some views, it'll get you some subs on videos, right? But most of the time, it won't actually like really make or break your channel. But if you're a streamer, you can get 100,000 subscribers with like 6 million views, which for those of you guys who don't know is like absolutely nothing. I've got 16K, but I have like 2.8 million. So it's one of those things where like you can make a living really quickly if you're a female streamer and you use your body for an advantage. I don't know. That pisses me off. That's just what my opinion on it is. Oh, and yeah, USS Texas still sucks.
I agree,
Yeah,
Hagen. I agree with that, Hagen. I think World War II overtakes zombies this year from.
You want to segue to World War II now? I feel like we've kind of exhausted the booby streamers.
Yeah, we've been talking about TV streamers for like 30 minutes now.
US.
I mean,
Okay, I want to
like
no. I want to talk about USS Texas.
Wait,
Why I
Russian,
hate
were
it.
you going to talk about TV streamers?
no, I wasn't gonna talk about
okay.
TV streamers. I was gonna talk about Roblox streamers.
Oh my god. Oh
Dude,
my god.
I don't know if you guys were in the call still, like when I was talking about this. But basically, I went onto Roblox and it looked like the fucking GTA 5 community. It was
it's
literally
it's horrible.
free
It's absolutely
Robux
horrible.
glitches.
It's so fucking bad. It's like
Free Robux every 5 seconds. OMFG.
Hold on, I saw this in chat. Galadrix, one of the worst streamers on YouTube. Anyway, she blocked me on Twitter. She hates me. One of the worst streamers on YouTube. I'll say it right now. No, I'll say it right now. She's a bad streamer. She's not a good streamer. I'll say it right fucking now.
Salty got blocked by one of the best female streamers on the
She's
platform.
hot. Yeah, oh, she's hot. Yeah, oh my god. I'm not gonna lie. Say she's not hot. She's fucking hot. But she's a horrible fucking streamer. Anyway, go on.
I mean, that was interesting. I mean, like, I don't know. To me,
Oh my god,
I haven't really watched enough of her streams to really like sit down and say whether she's good or she's bad or whatever the fuck it is.
No, this is how
right?
much of a bitch she is, though. She blocked Hagen just because he replied to my tweet saying I use my face, my thumbnail too. He was defending her basically.
Yeah, no, she does get way too triggered on Twitter. She blocks like everybody
ridiculous.
if you even like tweet at her.
I told her to block you. Maybe spell two right, and I'll believe you.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Zombro is Bay. The I is capitalized in is, but B in Bay isn't. For no reason.
Fuck it, man. Dude, I think she's good looking. She's a good looking girl, you know? It's like
You
she's
have
not
low
amazing,
standards.
but no, I mean she's
Okay,
pretty.
right.
She's not
Rubsy.
amazing, but
You ever seen most women without makeup? Most of them aren't very good looking without makeup.
God, we just offended every woman watching.
Oh, you just
There's no women
literally
watching,
triggered
though.
it.
There's
Okay,
no-
as an ugly man, I can attest to this.
Dude, you
That's
don't
an
even, like,
ugly man.
you don't even want to see me without my makeup, honestly.
No, it's the phrase if you put lipstick on a pig, it's still a
Lipstick.
pig. It holds true for almost everything.
Dude, I'm just straight mod menning this game. This is funny. I don't give a fuck who's friends with Gala. Honestly, if I'm friends with someone who's friends with Gala, and if they're pissed at me because I'm talking shit about Gala, then fine. I don't give a fuck about you. Like, Jesus Christ, I couldn't care less.
Well,
Like-
the other thing is like, by the way, Nash, you look like a bowl of fucking cereal. I'm still trying to figure out what the hell happened with her and Chop because, like, I've heard
I don't
pieces
wanna
of
get in-
like the story from different people, and
I don't want to
like,
get
I don't
into it
even
on the
know.
podcast, dude. I like Chopper. Chopper's the nicest guy in the community.
Yeah, but like it's all random shit where it was like, okay, well either he's like 5'3" or
No,
like
I don't want to get into these rumors, dude.
no,
None of
I'm
it's
just
true.
saying like it was all random shit.
Basically, none of what Russian's saying is true. It just rumors and went around. But
Yeah, no, but again,
Yeah.
that was like, and remember when like she had 300 subs, she sucked off Chopper, and then like that's where she got all of her exposure from.
yeah, I don't know. Chopper's so nice that he won't even talk.
Chopper
about it.
is.
That's how
easily
nice
No,
mentioned.
Chopper
no,
is
this
the
isn't meant to
thing.
talk about Chop.
No,
This
I
is
know,
literally
I know.
just, like that's how Gala got her start.
I'm
Was
saying
she used to
yeah.
be a mod in Chop's stream, and then like she started streaming, and he rated her like a month straight, and then that's where she got her
So like,
original sub base from.
like Magma, pretty much, because Magma like got rated by like
I'm-
Pack.
who
and
the fuck?
stuff.
Who the fuck's Magma?
Exactly.
The
Who
thing
the
is,
fuck?
Chopper's so nice. He won't even talk bad about her, even though, in my opinion, I feel like
Wait,
No,
wait,
I
wait. Does anyone
barely-
remember 50 Callahan?
you got.
Oh my
used.
god. Oh my god.
The
Don't get
fucking
me
legend
started.
himself, 50
The
Callahan.
God, I'm in his Discord. It's
Are you?
deader. It's deader than
Didn't he stop uploading because
He
like,
uploaded like 2 days ago.
Oh, did he?
It was him playing
Damn.
hockey.
Damn.
50 Callahan isn't a god.
Exactly,
he is
Rubsy.
the literal embodiment of
Does
Christ.
anyone
No,
have
no,
the
Big
puke
Bone Jim.
video? Anyone
Big
have the
Bone
puke
Jim.
video of 50 Callahan?
Like
Yeah.
50 Callahan.
Put it on stream. Put it on stream.
Who has the puke video?
I let me grab it.
Someone
But
put it
like,
in
remember
Discord.
when he got rated by whatever happened? Do you remember that like 13-year-old that got rated by like everybody in the community at
Oh,
once?
dude, the like 11-year-old. Joey. That guy.
No, wait, was it Joey?
Joey, the guy who got rated by like everyone.
No, I
Remember
put the
everyone
No,
video.
was,
Rubsy
like,
rated him. I
chat,
think
he had,
Rubsy
like-
rated him. I think Rebsy
Yeah,
was one of the guys who rated
He had
him.
like, remember everyone in the community came into his chat. They all tweeted, and he had
No,
like
it was
2,000 viewers or something.
was it?
Do you remember that
Oh!
shit?
Oh shit, that kid! Oh,
Yeah,
that
that's what I'm
kid!
thinking of.
No, I
I
was thinking
can't
about
remember
the.
his name.
No, Rebsy didn't raid the guy I was thinking of. The Joey guy. That was
Yeah, no, but like
You
the
did
backstory
raid
on
that
this was
Joey
like
guy. Yeah.
basically I don't even remember where this started
I
out,
remember
but
that kid.
for
The
no
other
reason
kid.
over the summer randomly there was this kid who was like 11 years old. I think his mom has like Twitter. I think.
No, okay,
Um.
that's Joey. That's Joey.
Oh no.
The
Well, then
11-year-old
who's the
with the
other
mom
kid?
that's
I
Joey
have
is Joey.
no
The
idea
other
what you
kid,
guys are
okay,
talking about.
the other kid is the one with Noah J, Pizza. All those guys went to his stream and like.
Yeah, and then they all like tweeted it out.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, and then they got him in the
that's kid.
Discord call. You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that shit. The Joey kid is the one that Red Fusion rated, Rubsy rated, Packer Puncher rated. Like,
Yeah, like,
so
all
many
at
of
the
these
same
guys
time.
rated him within a week, and he was like killing it straight up. He was
Yeah,
For
I
like a
remember.
week.
I remember
like
he
a
got
week,
a lot
yeah.
of dislikes though because a lot of people were like, "You're a fucking 11-year-old. Why do you deserve this?"
Yeah,
Dude.
he got some
Where-
love
It
too.
was really funny.
Where's my boy Flatfoot Stooge when I need him?
Oh, we
God
got
himself,
50
Flatfoot
people in
Stooge.
Flatfoot. Avery was in Flat Stream. Chopper was in Flat Stream. Greg was in Flat. Oh my god.
Wait, was that when he was playing Call of the Dead on his
On his
fucking
iPhone. Oh, this kid playing Call of Duty on his iPhone. We got Avery in there. We got Chopper in there. We got Greg FPS in there.
Dude, he had like
It was
100
nuts.
viewers, and we were all in there.
It was nuts.
Oh, it was so
I
good.
like Noah and I go
Packer
for like
Puncher was in there.
speedrunners. No, Noah and I go for speedruns, and we can't get records over like the ZR guys. Flatfoot fucking Stooge has a world record over the zombie records.
Yeah,
like
Flatfoot Stooge has 3-player Origins Easter egg, and he recorded it with a fucking camera pointed at the TV. It was beautiful.
Hell yeah, dude.
It was
Old
it was
school.
beautiful. It was beautiful. And like
Old
what's
school.
it? T Negro won't touch the record because he's like he's just letting him have the record. I think I don't think T Negro
if
wants
T
to hold the
Negro
record.
breaks that record, I'm gonna get the site taken down.
Yeah,
like,
no. If T Negro
That's
breaks
how
that
much
record,
that
I'm gonna be
record
pissed.
means
I'm gonna be
to me
pissed.
as a person.
Ralpher935. That was his name. The one with Noah J. Going into the stream.
Was it?
It was Ralpher.
I
Yeah, it
don't-
was Ralpher. It was Ralpher. Yeah, it was Ralpher.
I don't even remember that. All I remember was like I just left his stream on for a while, and I just watched
Yeah.
everybody like pour in.
It was Chucky was
Because-
there. Pizza was there. Noah
Yeah,
J.
no,
was
Oh
there.
yeah.
Lex was
Yeah, no,
there.
because
too,
everyone
bro.
tweeted out. He had like 2,000
Yeah.
viewers. He was playing
Mhm.
like Horizon Rock or some shit.
Oh,
I remember
Revelations.
that.
It was
He
really
was playing
funny.
Rev.
don't
I remember
even,
that
like-
shit. I remember that shit.
Does anyone even remember how? Oh no, I remember why it started because like Lex was making fun of the whole like going and raiding people's streams.
Yeah.
Where like that's all we do. And okay, to be fair, me and Greg started that trend, so like we take the blame for that.
Stream raids. Yeah. Mid-stream raids.
Yeah, no, we take
And
responsibility.
I
for
talked
that,
shit
but-
on you guys since day fucking one about that. I talked shit about you since day one, dude. For those raids.
No, we did that for a joke one time,
Wasn't
and then
funny.
everyone started it.
Wasn't a funny joke.
No, it was pretty funny. Like where we would go into a stream, give someone like 80 viewers, and then all of a sudden
You wouldn't
we
give him
just,
80
like,
viewers though, because you went into my stream and you gave me like 16. You guys would give like 20 viewers.
No, you had like 40 viewers. You jumped up to like 95.
No, dude, no. I had 40. I went
Yes,
like
are you
60.
fucking stupid?
You guys didn't give that many viewers, eh? Like
We
there's
went
no
to some
way.
kid with like 4 viewers, and then I remember Greg had like 200. I had like 60.
Maybe, yeah, maybe. That was
No.
when I was doing good in the summer. I had like 40 people.
I remember I found. I want to say I found Hagen about a year ago when like Pack rated him when he was like below like 1K.
Mhm. I found
And,
Hagen
like-
when he was at like 20 subs and I got him in Haunted and shit.
No,
That
but
was
like
my-
anyway,
that was
like,
my
let's
fucking-
let's circle back to where we were starting this. Like that
Yeah.
whole thing was it started out because I think it was Lex and someone else were making fun of it. So they were just going into people's streams and saying hi, and then like seeing if they'd freak out or not, right?
Mhm.
Just for the shits and gigs of it. And I remember they liked the kid enough that they tweeted out, and then someone else joined, and then he tweeted out. It was really weird.
Yeah.
He had like 2K.
and
He
it
had
just
like
blew
2,000
up.
viewers.
And then Noah J tweeted out and it like really blew up.
Yeah, it just blew up at that point. He had like 400 viewers, and then all of a sudden I remember Noah J sent me like just spammed in the fucking chat.
See, that's like the
constantly.
ideal situation for the community, where like the big guys are just running around, like looking at the small guys, and kind of just for shits and gigs.
no,
That's
it's not
actually
even- no,
helping
but
them
really
grow.
funny is
They're not being
like
serious
even if
about
you
it.
have like 3,000 or 4,000 subs, I guarantee you at least one of the guys in the community that's fairly big knows who you are. It's really weird.
Yeah, no, that's
Like-
the thing. Yeah, like, and it was
The
funny
Like,
because
community's small enough that like everyone knows each other, or you've at least heard of somebody.
yeah, at this point,
No.
I feel like the bigger YouTubers know who I am
No.
They know who you are, Russian, because like
Yeah,
at
no,
that point,
they've known who I am for a while.
yeah,
I don't even have a fucking channel, and I know like half.
it's
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, no, it's really weird. Like, and then from the inside looking out, it's really weird because some kids sit there and like if someone says hi in their chat, right, or like they like their tweet on Twitter, they freak out. That's like their life made right there.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, we're just like, oh yeah, like hey, I got to stream with pizza, like last week or some shit.
Yeah, I was like, I was in Pizza Smith Busting Monday.
Yeah,
one time. I'm like,
it's
yeah, it's
like
fucking cool. It's cool. It's like I
it's
played
weird
pizza.
from the inside looking out because we don't get,
It's
the
something to say,
whole
man.
like fanboy freak out thing anymore.
Yeah.
I never really did to begin with, but like it's so weird.
I kind of
to
did
be
my
honest.
I did in my head. I always knew not to express it. I knew never express like the freak out, but in my head I was like, dude, this is fucking nuts. Like when I played with pizza, I was like, dude, this is nuts. I didn't say it. I was like, yeah, I would just treat him like a normal person. I was like, yeah, what's up? I was like, sup, dude. I was like, we playing Shang, like what goblins you want me to put on? But in my head I was like, holy fuck, like this is insane.
And then like even the whole thing with like Pack-a-Puncher, posting that stupid video with my shit, right?
Yeah.
Most people would freak out about that. I didn't even bother to look at the video for the first like 12 hours it was up. I looked to see if anyone talked about me. I replied to like 1 or 2 comments, and I just like haven't watched it since.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's one of those things where like people would freak out. Oh shit, some dude with like 400,000
Well,
subs just posted
you already close to Pack-a-Puncher though. Like not close, but you and Pack-a-Puncher were like already like on first name basis.
You know what I mean though, where it's like even so, most people would still like, freak out. Even if like let's say I'm trying to think about this. Like fucking I made that top 5 players video or whatever, right? Steve commented on it and I was like, "Oh, hey, cool, it's Steve, right?" But then I looked to replies at, his comment cuz it has like 500 thumbs up or something like that. And people were freaking out. They're like, "Holy shit, hi Steve." And I'm like, "Wait, what?"
Well, I don't think
wait,
I
was
would
this
have
on your video?
Venom.
Yeah.
I wouldn't freak out.
That's like I think that's my second most popular. It's got like 420 something K.
Venom. I didn't really care when Luna mentioned me in the Pack track because like I mean I am bigger than him, so like I'm not like trying to take that
like,
away.
lol.
I was like, yo, that's cool. That's awesome. I'm not like freaking out like, oh my god, I got mentioned. Like
No, it was really funny. I remember when it dropped.
but
you're like,
that's
hey,
different.
I was
don't
hyped
feel
because
like-
I was like, shit, I got name.
I
dropped.
got name drops.
I got
But
name.
that's
dropped,
different,
that's cool.
because Luna has like a fourth of the subs you do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I
I was already
all
friends
the
with
big
I was
guys.
already friends with Luna too. I was already friends with him at the time. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's chill.
No, but like for a lot of people, that aren't, they like watch YouTube videos and they don't make them, and whatever, they're big into the zombies community. They always like freak out about the smallest shit that goes on, and I'm like, I just don't get it personally.
I'm still like that in my head, but I just don't express it because it's just not good.
Do you consider Set's a big name? I wouldn't really anymore because he was popular like during BO3, and then
If I watch his content,
I don't know.
maybe.
I know that none of the big guys really like him anymore because like he's a dickhead to them.
Who?
Set.
If I watch his content and I enjoyed his content, maybe. But like personally, for me, I don't really watch him.
Doesn't he stream off of like PS4?
No, I don't think he does. Maybe.
I think he used to.
He doesn't anymore. Russian noticed me.
KK dad.
Oh my god. Do you want quickly? It's a little old, but do you want to talk about dialect a little bit?
Dialect?
Yeah, I'll move into
Dialect?
that. Like, I'll move
Whatever.
into that in a sec, right? But, I don't know. Just one last thing on Ninja Nation. I don't like his thumbnails. They look like it was literally just he put everything that he had on his computer, like in one thumbnail.
Yeah, I agree.
It's age.
You just call me dad, yes.
Oh,
How long were we going?
For the gameplay, this is like when the stream. This is when my game
About 40
crashes.
minutes.
Look at all the nukes I'm putting in my gameplay. I was just memeing. Put so many nukes.
No, but all right, let's go into Dalek. So,
oh god, yeah.
you guys know what happened with the whole Easter egg thing, right? I think he deserved all the shit that he got, if not more.
100%.
Yeah, I agree.
Because every year, it's always the biggest thing in the community. We're gonna go and find the Easter egg, and it's not like with DLCs where all those guys get sent out early, and they at least know the map, and we've seen gameplay of it before it's released. So it's one of those things where it's sacred, and it's one of those things that you don't fuck with. DLCs are different. They get sent out to events, that's whatever. But an actual game release, that is something that is genuinely just sacred and you don't fuck with.
Yeah.
But they did. I don't think that Dalek was the only one to deserve hate there. I like what Noah J did where he said, okay, like we did this, but I'm not super proud of it. But, and Chucky, he was just sort of along for the ride. Pizza, I'm not sure how he didn't get any hate.
Pizza was supporting Dalek like all the way.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, because they're like best friends.
No, the thing is, Noah's initial response was really good. It was like,
Yeah,
I'm
he
gonna find
muted
this tweet.
Discord.
But then, like a couple days later, he was like, when I was in like I don't know, like college or high school, like I was working 20 hours a week, and I worked hard to get the game early. Like it was
Yeah,
different
something
back
like
then.
that.
It's impossible to get the game early now.
The thing with
Yeah, no, it is. Like, unless you live in Germany, it's super hard to get it.
I was actually
Especially after
watching
this year.
I was watching Noah
Like-
J's stream when they did the Easter egg, and literally immediately you can see the look on his face. He completed the Easter egg. He saw Klaus. And you can see the look on his face. He just looks sad, and like he mutes his
he was
Discord,
like-
and he's literally sad.
Yeah, you could tell because he didn't want to do it, but he was like, okay, well, either I do it and, like I'm just sort of along for the ride, or I'm going to miss out on this entire thing because Dalek and Pizza are going to do it regardless.
Yeah, and it was like I had
So-
so much respect for Noah J in that moment. I'm like, Jesus, this guy like he cares about zombies. Like he generally likes to play zombies. He cares about the game mode. And I was
And
like,
he-
shit.
it's,
Like-
my issue with Dalek is it's like whatever taboos are ever in the community, Dalek really just likes to say, okay, well, we're just
Discord
going to
goes
take
back.
that, we're going to throw it out the window, and then fuck it.
Yeah.
And it's also, I don't know how he still gets invited to events by Activision, probably because he is like the second biggest guy in the community. But he posts like, basically glitches. He does all the news stuff. He talks about leaks, which Activision really doesn't like you talking about leaks. He does everything.
He revealed
that-
the Origins gameplay early, like a day
Yeah.
earlier. Remember that?
I used to think that was an accident, but I know for a fact it wasn't now.
Oh
Just
yeah,
knowing
no,
Dalek now,
that
it
was
not
definitely
an
not
accident.
an accident.
It wasn't. It couldn't have been. It could not have been.
No,
an
you
accident.
knew it wasn't an accident from his fucking reaction.
Yeah.
Like he's like,
He
oh
loved
no,
it.
oh no, you're not supposed to see that. Oh no, and I'm like,
Yeah, it's like there's no way that unless he spliced that in, there's no way in hell whatsoever that accidentally happens.
Yeah, and he's sketchy. He's a sketchy YouTuber, and I
No.
think we all see that now. I think the entire community fully.
Again,
sees that
I've
now.
gotten I'm gonna make this definite distinction though. There is a difference between not liking someone as a person and not liking them as a YouTuber.
Mhm.
yes,
There's a lot of
100%.
people that I'm friends with that I don't necessarily like the content that they put on YouTube.
like
It
Noah.
isn't the most entertaining to me, but I'm friends with them because I like them as a person.
Yeah.
I don't know Dalek as a person. He could be like the best guy I've ever fucking met, but as a YouTuber, I'm not really into his content that much.
100%. I mean, he's stolen like logos. Wait one second.
Oh yeah, he stole Rabbit's gameplay.
Yeah,
and
he
then
literally
poured it out,
steals Rabbit's gameplay.
even
That's
though he
fucked.
didn't even do a very good job of boring it out.
Like,
But it's like
He could have
I'm not sure
asked.
whether that just comes out of a place of laziness or whether that's just out of a place of, okay, well, I want to get this video out right now and I don't have
Yes.
time to get gameplay, so
What I think is that in his head, he's number one. He's all that matters. He doesn't care about anyone else in the community. So he's like,
no,
like,
he
how does
cares
this
about
benefit?
pizza, definitely.
No, but in his head, it's always gonna be, how does this benefit me? How can I make this benefit me the most? Like, how is this? Like, how much is this gonna help myself?
Well,
And
no,
he's
no,
like,
there's a lot of guys that when like they're bigger in the community, a lot of them are very very focused on that. Like I think we were talking about this before we got on the stream. Milo is very business oriented. If he has no reason to talk to you, he's not going to.
But the thing with Doug is like he doesn't care. Like he's like, oh, I'll screw Rabbit, steal his gameplay. But he could have just asked, and Rabbit would have probably given it to him.
I mean, I know that
I don't know
all the
Rabbit's
big
a
guys
person,
really
but-
don't like Rabbit. I'm not even 100% sure why. It's probably because he's quote unquote edgy.
Yeah.
Isn't that what this podcast was supposed to be? Edgy.
Oh no, it is. We're talking about like genuine stuff though.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But
We're not,
again,
we're not
the,
scared to swear and shit.
and like with Activision, events and stuff, there's a reason that there is a hierarchy, and it's because Activision likes it that way. Because the way that it is for most DLCs, or at least the way that it was during Black Ops 3, I'm not sure about IW very much, but the way that it was during Black Ops 3 was there was 2 days where you could go and you could record gameplay early. The first day was for all the big guys. It was like, basically you had to have over 500,000 subs or whatever the shit to get into this. And that was probably, where they were like told stuff about the map and, things like that. Stuff that they really wouldn't want everybody that was there to know, because they know that some of those guys are desperate to, try to make it to where those guys are, and they want to post that content right away.
Mhm.
There might be some business stuff going on there too, but, whatever. So there was, a day where it was only the bigger guys would record. And then the second day was like some of the bigger guys would show up, some of them would just fly home that day. But that second day was for all the smaller guys. So there's definitely like a hierarchy that's been put in place. And, obviously once you break into that, none of us are in that place, but it feels like once you get into that sort of hierarchy, it feels like they're just sort of separated from the community. So I'm not sure whether Dalek knew whether he was really going to I don't know if he knew what the repercussions were as large as they were for what he did. I'm not really sure on that.
The zombies community really is kind of like a high school social group. You have like
100%.
all the big YouTubers are just like in their little clique, and like it's just like if they accept you, like they accepted Avery, they accepted Chopper. It's like they either accept you
if they don't accept you into their group, you're fucked. That's just how it is.
And there's been lots of YouTubers that haven't been accepted. Like Galatrix isn't really accepted.
Well, she's not really a zombie YouTuber.
Red Fusion really hasn't been accepted.
Yeah, he streams multiplayer.
Slowed down a lot.
He literally only streams multiplayer.
He's a zombies streamer as well.
Well, it's like there are very few actual people that have made it past the, let's say, 250,000 sub mark that haven't been accepted by these guys. The one person that I can like readily point out that has is probably Lagan, and I know that Lagan is somewhat friends with them, but he's not like in that circle.
Mm-hmm. Jim Buffy as well,
Well, Jim Buffy again, he's one of those guys that's like respected, and he's gonna get views no matter what.
Because he's just fun.
And Pack. As much as people want to shit on Pack Puncher, which like whatever, I'm not really gonna get into that here, but as much as people do want to shit on him, he's like one of the very few guys that's actually made it somewhere without being in this weird hierarchy.
But he's cheated the system.
Oh yeah, no. Again, I don't want to get into that because that's we'll be here for another 2 hours, but it's something where it's really been proven that if you aren't in that hierarchy, you're not going anywhere in this community.
Avery, I will give him, he's in that hierarchy. He was accepted.
Oh yeah, no, he was accepted, and that's the reason why. How about the London Project? I don't even count him as a YouTuber. And the thing is, like, the London Project, he's had like the exact same viewership for the last like 3 fucking years. And his chat's cancer. Literally all of his chat is just people being racist. And it was racist people and people like trying to defend him, and then people just calling him a fucking cheater.
Oh, you guys want to talk about Doom Lucky Girl as a titty streamer?
Okay, to be fair with Lucky Girl, she's smart about it, and didn't she like suck off Ghost Ninja? He gave her a start, and then like she just sort of used her tits to like get everywhere.
She's still with Ghost Ninja though.
Okay,
like, they're still dating.
Yeah, no, I mean like, and then she joined Doom because it was like, hey, more people I can suck off for views.
I guess I don't really know too much about Doom Lucky Girl. Is she,
I
super
don't really know much about her.
Like in her stream, like is she like really sexual to stream towards her viewers? And
I have no idea. I've literally never watched her. All I saw was like Gamer Girl unlocks Dark Matter, like something like that. I don't even know.
Like
sexy gamer girl unlocks Dark Matter on stream. WTF?
I feel like it's a problem when these female streamers are like calling their viewers like cuties and like babes and stuff. It's like it's.
Oh yeah,
weird.
That's
kind
over
of a problem.
sexualized.
When they over sexualize their viewers and shit like that. That's kind of a problem because it's like
and then
you can't do
when
that.
you get donations that have fucking winky faces in them.
Yeah, like Zoe Berger with her chat. It's like. It's just.
Let's talk about Doom Keemstar, guys. I'm actually joining Doom in like the next couple weeks. So it's gonna be really funny. I'm gonna be in a fucking team with Keemstar, the meme himself.
It's
imagine if you could get Keemstar on this.
We're not getting Keemstar.
Dude, that'd be great.
No.
We need to make the podcast big enough. You donated $20 to her. You should have given me that $20.
You should have given anyone on the earth but her that $20. Jesus.
No,
Christ.
but like, fucking go for this. Get this podcast big enough that we can get Keem on here.
Yeah, we'll get like a G Fuel sponsorship.
No, next time we do this, I don't know when we'll do this. We're gonna just do whatever. Like we could do this tomorrow, honestly.
What I think about Jen, Jen is way too SJW on Twitter, and
See? I don't think I follow him.
Trying to like, because every time you ever say anything about like anybody, he's like, oh, don't you deserve to? Don't they deserve a chance? Or like, aren't you being? He's a dickhead on Twitter. He's a good player, and I don't mind Jen as a person, but he's like way too SJW on Twitter.
No, the thing is, like when Luna dropped his diss rap, Jen fucking made a diss rap on Luna for no reason.
Well,
I
Luna
don't
made a
Yeah,
diss
no,
track
understand.
on
no.
Pack
He
Punch for no
inserts himself
reason.
into a lot of
Well,
situations
Luna made a
that he
diss
doesn't
track on
need to.
Pack a Puncher for no reason. Like,
Well, Luna hates Pac and is
yeah,
obsessed.
and Genesis probably hates Luna. So I mean, that's just
No, no, okay, no. To be fair though, Luna has like an actual fucking like problem. He has a obsession with a 17-year-old.
I'm not getting into this. I am not
Jen
getting into
egoed
this.
you? Oh no, Hagen, please give details.
Yeah, I want to hear this again. So, okay, another thing for the podcast, guys. Let me tweet either of us on Twitter at Russian8703 at Zombro. I mean at Noah's Diamond on
We
Twitter.
might just make a Twitter
Or
for this shit
tweet
eventually.
Adam if you want. I mean,
Huh?
I don't know why you tweet him, but tweet someone on Twitter and tell us who you want on the podcast. Realistically, who you want to get on the podcast?
Yeah, like who do you guys want as guests?
Today we were supposed to get the Game Revolution on, but he lives in the UK, so it's kind of hard to get him on. So next podcast we'll try to do it early and get TGR on the podcast. So let's know who you guys want on the podcast, and we'll do our best
The
to get them
ultimate
on.
goal is to get Jug versus TGR on the podcast.
Yeah.
We say nothing. We just let them fight it out.
Yeah, we want that. We want
Because
that.
if you guys don't know that situation, it's a very, 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 very weird situation.
We'll save.
Very.
When Matt's on, he'll talk about it. We'll try to get him to talk about it. We'll see.
Oh yes.
We'll definitely try to get him to
You
talk
got hell
about it.
dirt on people, dude. You have no idea how much we have on literally everybody.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like, you act like you got intel. The thing is that we're fairly open on this shit. But the thing is that we're not gonna sit here and tell you everything that we know.
Yeah,
We're just
we're
not.
pretty straightforward on this. I mean, I'll say my
Yeah,
opinion
no,
about
no,
any
but like I
YouTuber
mean, we've got
this
intel
podcast.
on literally everybody on the fucking planet. I could
Oh,
get,
yeah.
I could literally get Dalek fucking sued.
Kim Jong Un.
You remember that shit?
We got. Yeah, I know about that. We got.
All I
shit on
gotta
Kim
say is
Jong-un.
DLC 5 came
Mhm.
from somewhere, and I was one of the first people in the world to know about it. That's hey, I knew about it back in fucking January.
I knew about
Anyway.
it in fucking October. No,
So I mean, like, oh, it was so fucking.
I was literally
stupid,
like
though.
the first or second person to know about DLC 5 from source.
Wait, when did he tell you?
Like a
Were you
week.
in that? Wait, were you in that Skype call?
It was before when he told you. It was with him.
Wait, no. Wait, was that before it got leaked or like what?
It was before it got leaked.
Okay.
Okay, so I
Yeah,
was doing
Hayden,
a simple
no-
round 100 on D. Oh, you want me to read it, Russian? You can read it.
Yeah, no, I'll read it. So I was doing a simple round 100 on D. Then he hopped into my stream. I was chill about it, being in the stream, whatever. But then he started trying to tell me what to do on high rounds, saying I was dumb for doing things. I was going to get through. Then he pulled I have the highest round on D with no
Oh my
jug. I know what I'm
God.
talking about. Oh, yeah.
Don't try to flex your zombie skill on anyone, please. Please
And
don't.
Don't try to
DE
flex how much of a
DE,
fucking
the
nerd you are.
easiest map in all of Black
Like,
Ops.
Having skill in zombies.
Well,
is
actually,
like,
Rev is probably easy, but still, it's the second
you
easiest.
can ask
map.
Overcharged and Ham Alex. They would both say that like having skill in zombies is just about how much time you have on your hands. It's like that's like with
Yeah, no, it
anything,
really is.
I respect it, but that's just like with anything, And I respect that shit, because Alex and Overcharge are amazing, and like if you put enough time into anything, you'll be good at it, right? So it's like,
Why
why
do
does
the
Lex?
big guys like Lex
oh,
hate
God.
Pack? This would take like 3 hours to fucking explain.
I think he does deserve some of it, but he gets a bad rap. He does deserve a little bit.
Who?
Pack Muncher, but he gets a bad rap. He doesn't deserve all the hate he gets. It's not really.
Well, no.
I will literally.
I'll summarize
argue
it real
this,
quick. It's a kid who's whose parents are millionaires. He's never gonna have to worry about money in his life. Who is doing by any means necessary
Well, I think this is a little unfair.
what it takes to be big on YouTube to make money.
Yes, that is.
I think it's a little
100%.
unfair.
really
I think it's a
just,
little
like,
unfair. I think it's a little
only
unfair.
in it for the money.
I think it's a little unfair.
Only
to say
there
that.
for the
I
money.
think it's a little unfair to say that. I think it's a little unfair to say that.
No, but the way that it comes off, whether it is true or not, and I know it's true, is that he's doing YouTube for the purpose of getting as big as he possibly can and making as much money as he can.
I think he's doing
He's
YouTube
not-
to
It's
try
to
to
fuel
get.
his ego.
He
I think
literally
no.
told me, and I quote, "I'm only doing zombies because that was the thing I was playing at the time."
No, I think he's doing YouTube. He wants to get big, but I don't think he just cares about money. I don't think he only cares about money. I think that's kind of a lie.
Well, no. Like I said,
Uh,
he's purposely doing YouTube because he wants to get as big as possible. He literally told me that he's only doing YouTube and he's only doing zombies because that was what he was playing at the time and that's where he started his
I
channel.
like Pack-a-Puncher. Yeah, I'm friends with him.
Yeah, that's not what you were saying like 3 days ago. Anyway.
I'm friends with Pack-a-Puncher, right? We don't talk very much, but I will say that I don't think he's only in it for the money. Because
Why?
as you
Because
said,
he gave you like 5,000 subs?
no, because if he's already rich, as you're saying, why would he care about doing it for the money?
Because rich people only want more money.
I think he likes what he
You
does.
ever heard the expression "the rich are getting richer"?
I think he likes what he does. I think he enjoys streaming. I think he enjoys what he does. He has fun with it, and he's just a guy trying to stream, and he gets some hate in the community because he comes off a little bit
If his
egotistical at
parents were
times.
rich, why would he want more money? Okay, explain to me this. His parents are worth millions, literally, and why on earth would he need to have a donation goal for him to buy an apartment?
Well, maybe his parents aren't giving him money. Maybe his parents aren't giving him the money. Like, I know
You
with
can
like
tell that's
most
really pretty
parents, it's
obvious.
like they want you to work
You
for
can
your
tell
money.
that's not what's happening.
Well, we don't know.
Maybe
we
they're
don't
trying
know.
to get him to work for some money, but the other thing is, Pac makes thousands of dollars a month. He doesn't
We don't
need a
know.
donation
We
goal
don't
to get an
know.
apartment.
We don't
No.
know. We don't know. We do not know.
No, I know how much money he's
the
making.
inner workings of his life is the thing.
No, I'm not like what I'm saying is he doesn't need that donation goal for that money.
No, he
just
doesn't need the donation goal. But I mean, hey, none of us really need the donation goal. I feel like.
No, the other like my point is okay, well, why would you need a donation goal if you're making thousands of dollars a month?
You don't even need a donation goal in the first place. Like,
Yeah.
does fucking Brandy's vlog see that fucking donation
No,
goal?
like
he literally put up.
Hagen I can get it because like
Yeah, Hagen-
No,
works
I have a
hard.
donation goal as well. I have a donation goal too. Hagen has a donation goal.
Your
And
parents
it's okay.
aren't millionaires.
Mine are?
Me and my
Wait,
parents
are
are
they?
rich, but they cut me off once I turned
mine
18.
aren't.
He has a full fucking ride, dude. I think it's a full ride to South Carolina.
All I'm saying is like I'm okay with donation goals, but
No,
one
Pat
ever
goes to
needs
one of the
them.
best schools in the country.
I have a donation
Because he
goal.
can
We
afford
all
it.
have donation goals.
And the other thing is, Hagen, you actually like work hard, in life aside from just going to school, coming home, and streaming.
Yeah.
Like
Hagen's
that's a
one of the
different
few
story.
people in the community that I
All right,
really respect.
Let's chill sucking Hagen's dick, guys. Let's chill with that. I
I
fucking
agree
love
with the Hagen
I
sucking
fucking love Hagen. I love it. I think he's an awesome streamer. I've said that. But I mean, all donation goals are useless. They're pointless. I have a donation goal. I'll say they're fucking pointless. They're fucking stupid. It's a way to get more donations. That's what it is. That's all it's ever gonna be. It's not like it's just that's just
But the
what it
thing
is.
is, like, what you put, like, Hack literally put car payments and rent. His
So
parents don't make him pay rent, and
it's
he
just
his
because
cars.
he makes more money than everyone else doesn't mean he can't have a donation goal. Just because he makes more money than people doesn't mean he can't have a donation goal. He has a right to that donation goal.
That would be like PewDiePie putting up a fucking donation goal. What does he need
PewDiePie
it
has
for?
every right for a donation goal.
No, it's not
Why?
about the donation goal. It's about what you put it for. Like,
Yeah.
Why does it matter
You
what it's
literally-
for? Why does it fucking
You-
matter what
you
it's
want.
for?
You literally said you only have a donation bar because you want your viewers to know what their money is going towards.
Yeah.
You don't lie straight to your viewers by putting something false there that you don't need.
I guess that's true because I mean, okay, a donation goal. If that money's actually going towards that thing, like mine's actually went to the
Hack
ZWC.
makes $150,000.
If your donation goal is actually going to that
doesn't
thing,
need
it's
money
okay.
for car payments.
He doesn't. There's no way.
I guess if you don't need the money
He
for
makes
it,
well
I guess,
over
yes,
6
that's
figures
true.
a year without donations.
Okay, if you don't need the money for that thing, then I guess the donation goal is kind of bullshit.
No, the thing is, it's not that he doesn't need the money. It's that he doesn't.
Yeah, he doesn't need the money.
So
That's
I mean,
what you're
like
saying.
at
I
that
can agree
point,
with that.
then
I can agree with that.
why would a donation goal matter?
I can agree.
Why would he need to put that other than the point of okay, well, I'm going to get more donations if I put this donation goal?
I can definitely agree that like if he does it, if the donation goal isn't actually going towards that thing, it's kind of bullshit. That's why people.
Yeah, that's
why
what we're
I know.
saying.
I agree with you guys. That's why people would have like March donations and have like these are donations from March, right? But like it's kind of shitty. I do agree. It's kind of shitty when you put like fucking college or whatever, and the money doesn't go towards college. It goes towards your fucking crystal meth.
Like I can understand,
I'll agree with that.
like people putting hey top donation or like hey I want to go to ZWC and
Here, I'll be right back. I'm going
I
to the
don't-
washroom. I'll be right back. You guys just keep.
and I don't have enough money to really like go there or whatever. I need a couple $100, whatever, yada yada yada. But I can understand that. Someone like Hagen, he wants to go to ZWC. He makes a little bit, more money than he makes okay money, right?
Yeah, see, that is what a donation for should be. You put it
if
to
you want
show
to go
where the
somewhere,
money
you
is.
want to do something, right? But if you're a person who you're making a very good living, you don't have a family, you don't have anything like that, and you're not even 18 yet, you're not even going to college, you don't need a donation goal for that sort of thing. And this isn't just taking shots at Pac-Muncher. This is everyone that has a donation goal that doesn't need one.
No, it's not about the donation goal. It's basically
about
like
where it's
clickbait.
going.
It's clickbait. 100%.
Well, it's straight up lying to your audience.
Yeah, that's clickbait.
Like, I had a donation goal, like, that was literally just $5,000 just for the shits and gigs of it, right? And I forget what I put it as. It was like, help me not starve or something, right? And I put it there as a joke. I just wanted to see, like, it's something to put on the screen, right? And, whatever, right? Now, I'm not sitting here, like, streaming for fucking donations or anything, right? But, that's different from putting, oh, yeah, I need car payments or whatever the fuck it is, right? When you're making that much money. That's my issue is, like,
Yeah.
why would you need a donation goal if you're literally making $150,000
Exactly,
plus
and
a year?
I completely agree with you. If the money isn't going towards that thing, it's really fucked up to have that donation goal because you're just
Yeah,
lying to
exactly.
your viewers. You might just put in donation goal to make more money. That's what you should put in if it's not going towards that thing. I completely agree with that, and you guys changed my mind because I do agree with that now. I
Yeah.
do see it that way, and it just makes sense.
It's just
like that.
It's clickbait, but with money. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, clickbait's obviously involved with money because you're getting more views. But like,
And
this
you know
is
that most of the
literally
time,
money.
where your donations are coming from aren't, especially with his audience, they're not coming from, like if Hagen donates to me like, $5 or whatever, right? Hagen's just doing it for the shits and gigs and the memes, right? But with him,
No, he's wasting his money.
that's the thing. Hagen has a job and he can just afford to like, do that, right? But most of the kids
Poor.
that are donating to him are younger. They're like 12, 13, 14, maybe 15
Yeah.
for the most part.
Mhm.
Those are people where like, they had to set up a PayPal account just to donate to their favorite streamer. You know what I mean?
I think
It's not people that are really into this sort of thing.
Yeah, it's definitely weird. Like, it's dumb to donate. Like, only donate if you have the money. Like, if you like are gonna donate $100 to someone, like you can use that $100 for so many better things. Like, you can show appreciation other ways than donating. Or if you want to donate, you can show appreciation by donating like $2. It's just, like that's good,
Yeah, it's like
It's generally
I'm
a
not a
waste of
person
money
where
to
it's
donate
like
so much
okay,
money to
wow,
someone.
you donated $3 instead of $300. I go like, hey, someone actually cares about my content enough where they said, you know what, here's money.
Yeah, exactly,
Because
exactly.
it's not like let's say it's sort of like street performers. YouTubers are sort of like, and streamers are sort of like street performers, where it's like we provide a service that is technically free, but if you appreciate it enough, you can show monetary support.
That's literally like the best way to describe it. That's the perfect way of describing it because like it is free, but we like to show that you appreciate us doing what we do. It's nice, It's yeah, I completely agree. Yeah, Just like
And
shooting
like sponsoring somebody on YouTube or subscribing to them on Twitch, that's something that shows that, you know what, hey, I enjoy your content enough that I do want to help you do this full time. I appreciate everyone showing up to a fucking stream. If you
exactly.
showed up to my stream, like consistently, or you watch my shit, or you even like follow me on Twitter, whatever it is, I appreciate that because that shows you have some emotional investment in me, right? But at the same extent, I think that some people expect too much out of their audience. I do. There's a lot of guys out there that they get 40,
Guys,
50
what
viewers. I'm
about the
not really going
girls?
to, throw names out there, but they get like 40, 50 viewers and they expect to be able to do that for a living. That's all they do is they stream. They don't actually make videos,
No,
whatever it is. They get 30 to 50 viewers maybe. And then they expect, like $3,000 a month in donations.
no. The problem is the mentality of YouTubers. Pun intended, but most
Yeah,
YouTubers,
like they feel entitled.
no, they're coming on here like make money. Like they're not here to make
That's the new
content. They're
generation.
here.
That's the new
Yeah, it's the
generation.
new generation, and it's disgusting because
The
there's a
number one
lack
thing
of good content.
The number one
There's
thing
only
that everyone under the age of 18 wants to be is a YouTuber. That's
Yeah,
statistically proven. They
but
actually did nationwide surveys, and
but
what people want to be is YouTubers
99%
because
of them aren't entertaining enough
what a
to
lot of
do
them
it.
see it as is we're
I
basically
play.
like, we're the new generation of Hollywood actors, except you don't need talent.
Yeah,
So
basically,
it's
hundred
basically you
percent.
can be an entertainer. You can do, you have any fucking talent whatsoever. I guarantee you there's an audience out there on YouTube. But the problem there being is that not very many of those people are very entertaining whatsoever. Whether that be that they don't have the setup to do it, whether they, just be boring people, whatever it is, it's one of those things where everyone wants to be something, but there's only a limited number of spots.
And
It's
And
like
I've got
auditioning for a
16,000
team.
subs. Noah's got 13,000 subs. We are way further than most people
Yeah.
ever make it on YouTube,
oh yeah,
regardless.
we are the 1%. Or it's like
We're like
we are
the
further
top
than
2.
yeah. It's insane because like we made it this far, and most YouTubers would never make it this far. I'm not saying like
Yeah,
I'm not
like,
saying me and Russian have
this
like
is-
some talent. Like me and Russian have this like weird talent that like no one else has.
Yeah, you
Like,
guys don't.
It's like me and Russian are dedicated enough to do this for so long that we would make it. Where
And
most
the
people
other
would
thing
just
is, you know,
quit.
this isn't meant to brag in any sort of way, but me and Noah, like, we make enough money doing YouTube where we can even justify doing this as a part-time job.
Yeah,
You know
it's
what I
like,
mean? Where,
yeah.
like, we can say to ourselves, you know what, we're 17, 18, 19, whatever it is, years old, you know, and, like, I'm taking classes at college.
The 1%.
Greg is the
Hey,
1%.
Greg,
Yeah, no,
how's it
that's
going?
Greg's like
wrong
the
of me to
top,
say.
you know, like 0.3%.
Greg's God.
But we're in the top, like, certain number of individuals where we do have an opportunity to do this, you know, even part-time, right? I only make a couple $100 a month, but with that being said, that's way more than most people be able to make. And, you know, as sad as it is to say, I know people that work 20, 25 hours a week, you know, for minimum wage, and I
Mhm.
make more money than them.
Yeah, and we like honestly, like me and Russian, like we make okay, like our content's like all right, but like it's not like anyone could do it. They just need practice. It's just like
Yeah, it's, you
anyone can do
know,
it.
and,
Shit.
you know, the thing is, neither of us are talented, and, you know, none of this was meant to brag whatsoever. It's
Yeah,
literally
we're not trying to like
pointing
we're
it
not
out.
like
Anyone
when
can
I
do
say like
anyone can do YouTube.
when I'm saying like
Anyone.
not many people make it as far as me and Russian, I'm not bragging. I'm saying like it's just because they give up so
Brag.
early. We're not trying to brag here. And also what Hagen said too is I remember this because I interviewed Hagen for a position in haunted gaming, and the first thing I asked was like, "Why are you doing YouTube?" And like, because like I would have known like if he said like it depends what he says, but why is he doing YouTube? It's like it's either like he answers it for the money, and it's like, well, you're not going anywhere then because you're doing it for the money, and you the first whatever months you will see no money, and you'll be like, oh, there's no money here, and then leave. And it's just like if you do YouTube for the money, I feel like most of those people don't make it.
Yeah, I've literally been doing YouTube on and off since 2013.
Yeah, it's
And
like if you do it for the money, you're gonna be like, wait, there's no money here. There's no easy money here. Like there can
for the first
it's
6 months, you know, I was really like getting back into YouTube, and I already had a couple thousand subs when I started doing this. For the first couple months, you know, like I was getting 5, 6 viewers a stream. I was getting 100 or 200 views a video, and that's sort of demotivating. But you know, you just sit there and you go like, whatever, will grind. Then all of a sudden, Zombies Chronicles hits. I go from getting 300 views a video to
He killed
getting
it.
5,000 views a video literally overnight. And then 3 months ago, I had this weird area where I was getting literally 200 or 300 subscribers a day for almost a month. And I had a month where I got like 600,000 views. That's insane for a channel my size. I'm still getting like roughly 200,000 views a month, and I'm gaining like 500, 600 subs, whatever it is right now. And that's like 1/4 of what I was getting at some point. But at the same extent, you know, it's not like I'm getting demotivated because my numbers are down. I saw it as, hey, this was a great opportunity, and I'm still going to try to take advantage of this opportunity. Greg did the exact same
Yeah,
thing. Greg had
Greg,
been
you
grinding
and
for a
Greg.
long
Greg
time.
just commented that
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
no,
guys,
that's what I
both,
looked at. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it
like
was
I wasn't.
it was a great opportunity. It just was.
Savage podcast right here.
Yeah,
What's up,
I
man?
guarantee you,
No.
he's been lurking for like 45 minutes.
Yeah,
Hey, I don't
100%.
mind, man.
No, I wasn't really watching Russian's channel back when Chronicles dropped, but I know Greg literally fucking exploded. He was getting
Oh
like
yeah, no, it was like every
thir-
video he uploaded.
300,
What's up,
like
Aiden?
the top 10 Galgum. No, I don't even remember. It had shopping free in the thumbnail. I remember that.
Yeah, it was like
And
shopping
it got
for
like
routes.
it probably is getting close to like having.
Greg
Probably.
mentions this to me every once in a while. Like he had this, I think it was like the golden helmet on Origins and some other video. I forget what it was, but he said like in the first 7 hours or something, I had like 100,000 views.
Yeah.
You know, and his real time was fucking crazy. I did have,
Well-
you know, one point where my real time was like 120,000 views in the last 48 hours. You know, now it's like averaging about 15 to 20,000.
I only streamed that map exactly.
That's kind of true.
Right.
See, and another yeah, and the people we're talking about doing YouTube only for the money. The definition of doing YouTube only for the money is most of these female streamers out here.
Oh, we're
It's
going
not-
back
it's
to
not
that.
even
We're going
just
back,
that,
we're going
like,
back
you
to
know-
this. We're going back to this because we gotta talk about. I mean, these like
It's in the
But it's not even just
Yeah,
that.
it's in the title.
It's, you know, you ever see those kids where they stream for like 2 months? And
oh,
then
the
they
summer
complain that they're not
streamers.
growing on
The
Twitter?
summer streamers. Oh my god. The summer streamers, they did good in the summer, but then what happens? Oh wait, they're not doing very well anymore.
Yeah, Greg.
They quit because they have no motivation.
Hold on, sorry. Yeah, Greg just said Golden Helmet 10K in 30 minutes.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, it's like these summer streamers. So as I'm saying, like they do
It's a big
so well in
deal.
the summer, right? They kill it in the summer, but then school year comes and they don't get them as many viewers as they do, so they get demotivated and they quit, and that's just like that's the worst thing you can do.
Yeah, and
Because
they go,
like,
I can only upload twice a week because I have to go and go to school. I have 30 minutes of homework, but that just demotivates me because I can't get a video out by 6 p.m. Oh no.
I have like 6 hours of homework a night. 30
It's-
minutes.
Well, yeah, no,
Jesus,
you
what school
choose
do
that.
you go
though.
to?
You choose that.
Okay.
like
be
that's
fair,
when you
you
know if
do.
you're a real YouTuber or not. If you really care about YouTube or not. It's when all motivation for you is gone, when all success for you is gone. Do you do it still? That's when
And
you
Yeah,
know
the
if
thing is,
you're. That's when you know if you
I haven't
love it
really
or
been
not.
uploading much because I have nothing to upload. I'm not sitting here going like, oh boy, I need to upload every single day, otherwise my channel's gonna die. I have enough respect for my channel and for my viewers that I'm not going to upload a video every single day just to get a video out.
Yeah.
No.
Well,
That's just
even if
not
you
the
do
way
that,
I
that's
am.
fine if you do that, but that's just not who you are. It's just not what you
It's
do.
the age-old argument of quality over quantity. You pick
Yeah.
which one, and depending on like quantity can work, but it needs to be like a good time for YouTube. It like summer quantity works, but during the school year it doesn't. Quality
Yeah, like
quality always
know-
gets like you somewhere, but like there's an extent.
yeah, probably about 2 months ago, like I think all I uploaded for an entire month was basically top fives. People enjoyed the top fives and they were getting views and I was doing somewhat well. But at a certain point I didn't want to fucking do them anymore because
Mm-hmm.
I felt like that was, really just locking me into a certain type of content. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
at the same extent, it's not like that's the only thing that people on my channel even give a shit about.
Yeah.
I mean, like I originally like started doing well from fucking theories on Zombies Chronicles, right? And then I started the world record thing, and then I turned into a top 5 YouTuber. It was really weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I
This is
started
literally what
high
Greg
school,
said.
29 hours
Yeah.
a week, and then worked 30 hours a week and upload every day. Yeah,
It's nuts.
like you really,
if you love it, you will
find
make
out
it work.
what you're made of, and you find out who actually sticks around when you actually have shit to do.
And also, like, if you love it enough, you make it work. Is the thing. Like, if you
Yeah.
love YouTube enough, you can find a way.
You
to
find
make it work.
time to make videos.
Hell and high
yeah.
water, you find a way to make it work. And I understand. Like, I'm not trying to shit on people who like they'll be busy for a week. Like, so guys, I'm super busy this week. Can't really do too much. I'm not shitting on that. I'm saying like when like you're like you quit YouTube because like you're so busy. It's kind of when that's kind of when you know you don't love YouTube. Because no matter
No,
what, you will
like,
find
the other
time
thing
for it.
is I see, and I tweeted about this, and you guys have probably seen this, but there are so many YouTubers that they only have their YouTube channel going for them. Where it's
Yeah.
like, okay, well, I'm going to put 50 hours a week into my channel, and if that dies, then oh well, right? But and as much as you guys want to make fun of me for the gambling thing, like that's something that I can, if my channel fails or that fails, I have one or the other. And if both do well, then hey, that's just cool as
You
shit.
can't
You know what I
depend on
mean?
gambling though.
Says the ones going,
I'm actually gonna
yes,
make
go
the fucking,
gambling.
I'm actually gonna make the website.
Oh, make it. Okay, I thought you meant just gambling. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, no, that makes
No,
sense.
no,
Yeah,
I'm not gonna become a professional gambler.
Yeah, I was
No.
gonna say, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. I get what you're saying then now. I was gonna say.
Know what I mean though? It's like so many people sit there and they put just so much stock into their own channel.
Yeah.
And sometimes on YouTube it's really not even up to you whether your channel does well.
No, it's really up to like what's getting recommended, like who isn't getting recommended, so you do.
Yeah, I
It's-
mean, like I said, also, like YouTube is so fucking weird where I go from getting 300 views an hour, I wake up, I'm at 1600 an hour, and then that only lasts for 4 fucking hours for no reason. You know what I mean? YouTube is really weird. And then all of a sudden, yeah, that video is still doing somewhat well, and it's always going to do well unless it just falls out of recommendeds. But at the same time, it's like I don't put all my stock into just my YouTube channel. I'm trying to diversify, and I think that not enough people do that.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I know.
No, you've got money invested elsewhere. Like Adam, you're
Yeah.
just going to school.
Yeah,
Adam's doing the podcast.
I'm just here, dude.
He's having
Yeah,
a
but
good
there's
time.
like too many people that all they do is they sit there and they go, okay, my channel, only thing I have to worry about. No, you really shouldn't do that.
I
Well,
100%
you're
agree with
popular.
you.
Take advantage of the opportunity that you do have to help yourself out later on, if that makes any sense. And it's not that, we're using people, to try to further our own careers or whatever, yada yada. It's literally the fact of, okay, well, like YouTube, your channel's definitely going to die at some point. Regardless of literally anything, it does happen at some point.
It's
And
like if your channel doesn't die on
you're
its
able
own,
to use
it'll
your
die
channel
with
while
you.
it was still popular to take that into something else. Like, there's a lot of guys that used to be COD YouTubers back in 2011, 2012. Their channel
Syndicate?
died. They still work in the
No,
video
not
game
Syndicate.
industry.
Yeah.
There's only one person like in the last year I've seen move successfully to another game, and that's fucking Avery.
Well,
Like,
he hasn't really moved. But,
well, he
you know, to the
hasn't
same
moved,
extent,
but
like
like,
Avery does have stuff going on behind the
Avery-
scenes, you know, that
Avery
is
had a lot of
actually going
help
to make him
moving.
successful in life.
Avery did have a lot of help moving though. He did it. He would have made the move successfully, but he had Noah J's help moving as well.
that's true,
Yeah,
but like,
but
But it's
he's
also
an amazing
because, you
streamer.
know, he made that connection with Noah J. You know what I mean? That's not
Yeah,
something that.
he's a fantastic streamer, so of course he was gonna move well. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
plus Johnny. Is that actually
Russian, Mata, and me.
which memes?
Which memers?
Yeah.
Are there? Yeah, we're looking for guests.
Ah, it is.
So anyone who wants to come on as a guest, just let us know on Twitter.
Well,
we
not
can work
like
it out.
not right now, but like in a future.
In the future, yeah. We're working on getting
Installment.
TGR is likely going to be our next guest soon, and then we'll see where we go from there. But yeah,
Matt can suck a dick, Lamau.
yeah, it's crazy.
Do you want to fire back at that?
The crazy world we live in. Sellout streams.
I'm not gonna deny that. There's enough people in the community that just don't like me.
Greg, yeah,
I'll do it.
definitely message
Alright.
Russian or I, and then we can get it work. Russian or me, and we
Greg's
can get
down
worked.
for it.
Greg.
Yeah,
No, but again, you know, it's
it'd be great.
I don't know. There's a lot of shit going on YouTube. Like, and again, you know, people want to make fun of me, you know, for the CS:GO gambling stuff. But
Yeah. I was
Shut up,
literally
Matt.
playing
You
COD.
were
and
literally doing it last night, Noah. Eat my
Oh
dick.
no, I'm not making fun of you. I'm
I'm making fun
heavily
of you.
gambling on
we
CS:GO.
were all
when it's
playing
bad.
COD, and then I'm just single-handedly like trying to play the game.
It's
And you guys are
bad.
gambling.
Like the thing is, Russian isn't depending on gambling. He wants to do some other stuff to like. It's not like when Russian says he has a CS:GO gambling thing. He doesn't mean he's gambling. He means he's like doing like he's developing stuff. You know, like. and
Yeah, like I'm
me
actually
I
gonna get the
gamble for
website
fun.
made, and
I just
the
gamble
reason
for
that I'm
fun.
gambling right now is so that I like know what's going on. I'm making connections, things like that.
I
I have a
stream for
Twitter
fun.
account where I'm doing like small time giveaways, and you know I'm getting like a bunch of followers, you know, whatever from that. That way I can actually have somewhat of like, you know, a little bit of a audience when I actually do make this website. You know what I mean? It's like preliminary stuff, but people think that it actually takes a lot of money to start one of those websites. It doesn't.
You
It's
know what I was
like you
thinking,
get
though?
designed for like $200.
You know what I love about this podcast is
What?
we design. We can literally have anyone on the podcast and they can talk about whatever the fuck they want to talk about. That's
No,
like,
this is
the beauty of this.
we-
It's like
no. We
when
literally
have Greg
sat
on,
down one fucking night, and
Yeah.
we're like, "Let's do a podcast." 5 minutes later, we were live with a fucking podcast.
For example, the thing is like if we have Greg on and Greg wants to talk about zombies, we talk about zombies. You know, if he wants to talk about anything, we can talk about whatever he wants. Like the podcast is designed for like guests to come on and just talk about what they want, and we can get started too. Like we can have Greg on if he wants to talk about zombies, talk about zombies. We can have a guy from like the Minecraft community on. Fuck if I know. And if you want to talk about
That's the
Minecraft, talk
beauty
about
of this
fucking
thing called
Minecraft.
entertainment, Noah.
It's beautiful. Like we're not just talking about zombies. We talk about like real shit. That's good. You know. I don't know. I like
Yeah,
it.
I mean, like, genuinely, it is nice to be able to actually, like, just sit down and talk about the shit. Because this is, like, you know, guys, we don't ham it up for, you know, like, podcasts or YouTube videos or anything like that. This is literally just what we talk about when we're off stream.
yeah,
We're literally
yeah,
just talking, but addressing.
Yeah, like, you know, we have to clarify for some things, right? But this is what we do off stream. You know, we talk shit about people. We get shit talked about us. We talk about female streamers at 4 and 5 in the morning.
Oh god.
That was
Um,
so funny. Like the thing is,
send each other
Greg Pack, and Johnny did miss that whole like bottle opening.
Everyone missed that. Only Rubsy was. Rubsy and Blake.
Dude, it
Jake.
was so good.
Rubsy and
It
Adrian
was
were
so funny,
Yeah.
dude.
This
Definitely-
bitch took 20 minutes to open
Yeah,
a wine bottle.
It's ridiculous.
I
And
don't
it's
even
like,
think it was wine.
the thing is, you don't know it was wine.
No,
you,
it
you
was
don't.
wine.
You don't watch
It
her.
looked like a
right.
shitty
We
brand.
said this, but like, you don't watch her for her content because there is none. You don't watch her for her intelligence and her her conversations because there is none.
What
There's
the
going to
fuck
be
is
one
the-
reason why you watch her, right?
SP, what the fuck is the disconnected podcast? Please
Yeah.
explain this to me.
Yeah, I would love to know.
Is it like the discount Z House, but like slightly less chromosomes?
No, yeah, we'll see who we can get on the podcast. And like, the thing is, like, if we get someone on the podcast who doesn't want to talk about CS:GO gambling, we don't talk. About
We
it,
won't
you know?
talk about fucking
It's-
CS:GO
it's just
gambling because
where
I
the
don't give a
conversation
shit
goes.
about fucking CS:GO gambling.
You know, I don't give a fuck about you, Adam.
It's wherever the conversation goes. It's beautiful. We can have literally
Adam,
everyone on.
no, hold on a second. Adam, I want to go outside. I want to go find the nearest road, right? Stand on the sidewalk, right? Near the edge of the road. Look left, look right, look left again, See if there are any cars coming. Wait until a car comes. Walk out and get fucking hit by it and die.
I'd be waiting for like an hour.
Oh my god.
I have alternatives for you. Do you want them?
I would love to hear them.
Oh my god.
I would love to hear different scenarios of how Adam
Stand
dies.
up.
This is literally
Open
my
your
fucking
bedroom
dream.
door. Go to the nearest bathroom. Open up your medicine cabinet or whatever the fuck you have. Find aspirin or like some sleeping pills. I really don't give a shit.
I don't keep
Go
that in my
downstairs.
bathroom.
Get a nice glass of water.
I keep that in my kitchen.
Open those
not my
pills. I
bathroom.
don't give a fuck. I'm just, I'm just going on here. Open that, bottle of pills. Pour the water in. Make it a nice, like, just little soupy, right? And then just fucking chug it.
Just fucking chug it. Just fucking chug it, dude. I love it, man.
Alright, be right back.
Oh my god,
Please.
just fucking chug it.
If he actually doesn't fucking come back, I really hope he killed himself.
All because he taught shit on CSGO gambling.
Yeah, basically.
Oh my god, dude. Oh my. What's been going on with like the zombies community though that we haven't talked about? Like, what's been going on in the zombies community, guys?
Absolutely nothing. Like World War
That
II
World
really
War
has just
II
killed
zombies.
everybody.
World War II
That
kind of
is-
flopped,
it's-
didn't it? You know, like last
No,
night,
no,
Pack
like
Punch
World
only
War II
had.
itself is doing really well, like multiplayer and everything. I think that part of the problem with like, especially zombies right now is too many people are doing YouTube and there's just not enough views to go
Maybe.
around.
But last night, Pack
Even with the
Punch
growth
had
of the
under
community.
1,000 viewers, and that's kind
Because
of
like
unusual.
every motherfucker wants to become, a zombies YouTuber right now. Where even, let's like think about this, right? 10,000 channels start up, just as an example, right? And they each get 100 views. Think about that. That's at least 1 million views that aren't going across the community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, multiplayer is taking over. That is 100% true.
Oh yeah,
Well,
no, multiplayer is doing really well right now because it's the first time the multiplayer is really
Well, before
taken off in a
before
while.
Exos, it was always multiplayer over zombies. But then Exos
Yeah, it
came
was.
in and zombies took over because zombies was so good.
Well, yeah, because people were like, "Well, I don't want to deal with this bullshit.
Let's go play
so
zombies,"
I'm
yeah.
going to go over to zombies." And then they got invested in the zombies community, and then all of a sudden, multiplayer came back, and they're
No,
like,
I
"Hey,
No, like this year, everyone's gonna come back to COD because of multiplayer and it's boots on the ground. And then next year, Treyarch's gonna blow it out of the fucking water,
It's gonna be amazing.
like with zombies and just the game. And then people will be able to like switch between multi and zombies. I feel like
Treyarch's gonna
it'll
be putting
become
so
like-
much content in their next game. I feel like it's gonna be amazing. It's
okay.
gonna
Can we talk about this
fantastic.
like right now? The best thing about Black Ops 3 for me was free run.
Oh
I
my God.
love the
Oh my
shit
God,
out
what
of
I
the-
was so disappointed that
the
they
best
didn't
thing.
have more free
Dude,
run."
right?
Yeah, I know.
Right?
They
That
hyped
is
it up
so
so much
good.
before launch, right? And then all of a sudden, it's just like, okay, well, here's the launch maps. You get nothing else.
They didn't put any
And then
free
they
run
never fixed the
DLCs
leaderboards.
in. No. Also, the zombies campaign was so hyped up. Like,
Oh,
why was
yeah,
it so
yeah,
hyped
like
up?
fucking Nightmares.
Black Ops 3
Yeah.
worst campaign, and then you just put zombies in it.
Nightmares wasn't that bad actually. I sort of had fun with it. The
was
box was
hyped
always
up so
broken. Do
much,
you remember
though.
hitting the box and like you'd see fucking character models?
Yeah.
It was the best. But like it just felt like they just threw zombies into a couple missions.
They
and said,
No,
just
but,
put it
like,
in.
At least it was there. If you want to like throw some shits and gigs for
Yeah.
a second, you can play it. I mean, Dead Ops Arcade 2 was like there too. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, if
I played it,
puts
like,
on,
twice.
I've
No,
seen
like the
some
first person
fucking-
was really nice.
I've seen some
Dude,
fucking.
oh yeah,
kids
I really
play
like
that
the first
shit.
person. Genuinely, the first Dead Ops was actually really good.
Dead Ops
Yeah, I
Arcade
enjoyed Dead
3,
Ops.
Dead Ops Arcade 3 memes.
There was
No.
actually for quite a long time on like the Black Ops 1 in-game leaderboards, there's actually like a real competition going on to see who could get the best round.
I don't
remember,
know
like-
how rounds work in.
I
No,
used
dude,
I've
there
never
was-
beat it.
Because when
I used to be friends with this kid who he was actually really good at Dead Ops, and this was before I really started doing YouTube. But basically, all he did was he would just go into games on Dead Ops, play until like round 100 or something like that, and he'd do this shit co-op too because it really didn't take any much more time co-op, and this would take like 3 days or something. It's just really slow, like in general, but it was really competitive, and there was like 30 or 40 people trying to go after it.
But you know what really blew Free Run up? It was like when
What?
FaZe Apex started playing that a lot.
Dude, yeah, it got
That kinda
really
blew it
competitive.
up, and then it got
I was
competitive.
gonna mention that, yeah.
People were like racing for the best time, and that was so cool because like it got so competitive after that.
No, I remember when I friended Noah on PS4, and I saw he had a better time on the. Like he was the only person who had a better time for me
Yeah,
on
because
the
I
Blackout
played it
one.
because of Apex. I played it because of Apex. I saw him.
No,
shooting, like, this
they
is cool.
nerfed like the slide jump thing, so you
Yeah,
couldn't
yeah.
do it as fast.
Yeah, I
So,
hated that. Like it was so broken.
That's kind
But
of
what
weird.
was- What was
I-
originally cool about it was the fact that you could do all that crazy shit with the movement.
Yeah, you could cut
Yeah.
corners and stuff and all that stuff. Like
No, and like
it was so
you could
Chef and
find
Apex, yeah.
shortcuts. It's like speed running in a
It
nutshell.
is. It's
Like,
it
yeah.
is. It's
It's literally
speedrunning.
like speedrunning, but it's not zombies. It's not multiplayer. It's its own thing, and you could do it separate from the game. It didn't feel like a fucking
It's
COD
so
game.
nice. Yeah, and it's fun to watch too.
No, I literally was playing zombies and I got bored. Played some free run like 3 weeks ago. Literally was there for about like 4 hours playing
Right?
one.
You
match.
play it so long because like oh I know I can do better this time. Like I can do it better this time. Like I can
Yeah,
do
I
this
know.
this time.
And like
Yeah.
if I fucked up, I restarted. And
Yeah.
like I ended up getting like a 10-second better time like after that 4 hours, and I was just like really proud.
I gotta go back and play.
By
it
the
then.
way, like the contract for DLC exclusivity runs out next year, right? Or like at the end of this year.
Oh, no, I think
Ooh,
I think
at
I think next
Treyarch?
Treyarch. No, I think next Treyarch gets PS4 DLC last. I think
No,
that's-
I think that actually runs out the end of the year.
Does
I think
it?
it's like late.
Oh, maybe all 3 CODs. That makes sense. All 3 CODs. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they did it for one cycle just to see how it goes. Let me see.
Damn.
I
So
feel like
what's-
PlayStation's done better. Wait, but this is all next gen, so they didn't see how it was on 360 and stuff really.
Damn, it does run out this.
DLC
It does. I think it
exclusivity.
does.
Oh, I swear if it switches the fucking Xbox, I'm going to
It
fucking
may.
die.
It very
let
well may.
me see like when this runs out. Here's a Polygon article.
No, it's really gonna just depend on like which console has more players in World War II.
You know what's really funny? Black Ops 3 actually had more players on Xbox than on PS4.
really?
No, Adam. You
Yeah,
know
throughout the
what's
entire
gonna,
life cycle.
You know what's gonna depend on Adam? Whoever offers Activision the most money for the DLC exclusivity.
Yeah, because Activision's
They don't care. They don't
money
give a
under.
fuck.
No,
They-
Xbox One X. They'll probably go Xbox because of the One X.
No,
I'm going to call
depends
it.
how much.
I'm trying to find when the
It
contract
depends if
expires.
Microsoft or Sony offers them more money. That's all it depends on. Whichever company offers them more money will get it. Because Activision, it doesn't matter on Activision's part. It can be PlayStation or Xbox. It doesn't matter to them. They will make money no matter what. But it's whichever company offers them more money to have it on their console first.
When does it
I think they're
expire?
gonna look at the drop in like Xbox sales compared to like PlayStation sales, like when they switch.
Maybe.
I'm trying to find like a solid date on when it actually finishes.
Yeah, it's all about it's because like it'll be and I think Xbox will offer them a lot more money than PlayStation will.
Yeah.
Here's a
Because
Reddit
they're-
thread. Let me
it's a
they're-
bigger company. It's a bigger company than Sony.
Okay, yeah,
Microsoft
yeah.
is.
So they signed for one rotation of all 3 devs, so 3 years.
yeah,
But when okay, so
What
they
about
signed
Raven? You gotta do it
2015.
for a year of Raven.
Yeah, no, it ends before the next Treyarch game.
and I think Xbox is gonna offer them more money than PlayStation.
It'll probably go Xbox.
It
I
will.
don't think for the same reason.
How
But,
interesting would that be though? That I think
Because-
the reason that PS4 got originally was because Activision said, okay, well, we're moving from last gen to new gen anyway, so it's not like everybody has already bought their consoles.
Also, I think PlayStation just offered them more money than Xbox did.
Yeah, no,
I don't
originally I think that they thought the COD was dying, because of the way
Yeah.
the Ghost ended up. But then
Yeah.
all of a sudden, we've had this really big insurgence.
And
I
then
don't know.
BO3 got.
I kind of want to like go into this, like research this until the next episode, and then like see it.
No, I think it'll be Xbox. I think Xbox saw their loss in console sales and game sales, and they said, "Wow, the Call of Duty
No,
is
but
the
the thing
biggest
is,
game."
like, so many people,
world.
because COD was really always a big like Xbox 360 thing. It was never really
Oh,
known for
huge
being on
Xbox 360.
PS3.
It was Xbox 360.
I
Yeah.
was the PS3 kid. Hey.
Ew, you fucking
It
disgust
was
me.
always Xbox 360 for
But like so
Oh.
many of those people, I think, especially casuals, decided right away that they, were just gonna buy an Xbox One, and because they, expected basically that COD was gonna always stick with Xbox,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden they came out of left field, put it on PS4. I think that that's partially why more players still play on Xbox.
Yeah, I agree.
I still think that Xbox is gonna.
But we'll
offer-
have to see how the ratio goes this year, because I think that if it's still more Xbox
No,
players
but
than
look at
PS4 players, then they're gonna
Chronicles.
switch.
Chronicles blew the fuck up on PS4.
Mhm.
Well, that was because it
Like-
released early on PS4.
Exactly.
Like, it had
I,
a
I
ton-
honestly don't believe it would have sold much on Xbox as much as Xbox. It was the number one selling thing for like the month.
That's why.
No, for
That's
like,
why Xbox
it was like
is gonna
top
offer
for like
Activision
3
more
months.
money.
It was really weird.
That's why Xbox is gonna try to get the DLC exclusivity back. That's why Xbox is gonna try to do it because they know.
Because they realized that there's so much money
Yeah.
in especially zombies DLC.
and Xbox will get it back. I think they will get it back.
It's
There is
funny.
so much money.
And I
in,
think when
like,
Xbox
just
gets it back,
zombies.
PlayStation's never getting it. I think this was PlayStation's only time to get exclusivity. I
And
think
that,
now
and
it's
that
gonna
was
be always
because Xbox
Xbox.
is getting fucking stopped.
Yeah, it's gonna be always Xbox now. It's from now on. It's gonna be Xbox.
Like,
Yeah,
it's gonna
I'm
be.
pretty sure on that, to be honest. Like,
the
it's
One
just-
X
man,
is
no.
better than the Pro. That's just a fact.
Yeah,
Well,
it
yeah.
was released recently, like more recently, like new.
Oh,
later.
Yeah, and for everyone that doesn't know, I think it's Black Friday at Best Buy. You can get a PS4 Pro for $199.
It'll never. Well,
Oh shit!
PC
Are you?
is
Don't
Microsoft.
fucking lie.
I'm
How much-
pretty
how
certain
much is the
on.
PS4
Let me
Pro?
get Charlie Intel because
Oh,
I know they tweeted.
I'm out of town for that weekend,
How much is a
dude.
Pro? How much is a Pro? Say.
It was something. It was a PS4 for like $199. I know
A
it was like
Pro
one
or
of the
not?
editions.
If it's a
It wasn't
Pro,
like just a regular
if
one.
it's
A
a
slim,
Pro,
maybe. Probably a slim.
Yeah.
Maybe.
If it's a Pro,
Probably
I meant to get the Pro.
Oh yeah,
because
no,
my
okay,
PlayStation's
yeah.
running
So
poorly.
PS4 Slim 1 TB.
They'll
is
never go.
199
They'll
bucks.
never go exclusively on PS.
One
on PC.
terabyte. I'm still on fucking 400 gigs. I'm
Pokes,
looking at,
they'll
like,
never give
5
it to
games.
you.
I'm on 500. Yeah.
Pokes, they'll never give it to PC early because there's not as much PC players. The console will
Yeah,
always
like
be
just
PC
most
for
people
COD.
don't play on PC.
More
just-
content creators play on PC, but overall, it's
Yeah,
the people who play games play console.
because people under
But
18.
yeah, I'm gonna retweet the Charlie Intel thing because yeah, it's 199 bucks. I'm not sure which realtor because it just says PlayStation. So yeah,
No,
but
okay.
like Black Friday from it's actually from Black Friday week. It's November 19th to the 27th.
That's nuts.
It's 199 bucks. That's fucking
Alright.
insane. Xbox is gonna have to come out with like a huge sale in order to even like somewhat match that.
It's a smart idea to do the sale. PS4, it's perfect for PS4.
Dude, we've been going over an hour and a half.
We've been-
Jesus.
No, we're on 2 hours.
No, wait,
Well,
exactly. We're
no,
on an
no.
hour and a half exactly.
Oh, are we? Because
Yeah.
the thing below the stream says 2 hours. I guess it rounds up.
I get, yeah. I
Yeah,
think
it
it
rounds
does. That's nuts.
No, dude. I could keep talking for 2 more hours.
We'll go
Genuinely,
for
yeah.
at
There's
most.
just so much to talk about.
Yeah.
I know.
This
I say
podcast will
we
generally
can't do this more than we have to do this more than once a week.
I feel like we should just do it like no more. We'll never do it back to back, but like we should.
I think it's whenever we just like have something to talk
Yeah,
about.
whenever shit's
and we
going
have like
down.
enough shit.
Definitely at least one episode a week for sure of this podcast. 100%.
Guys, can we get a Alex in the chat if you guys want to see more of this bullshit? Because last one we did on my second channel, so you guys didn't see the first one.
And
This
it was
is
a
the
lot
second
more
episode.
offensive. I said this
Yeah.
episode's a
Yeah.
lot
This
better.
is the perfect episode. You know, we did.
This is
we did,
literally.
We did
I'm
break,
loving the way
like
this
we're still
episode-
being legit. Like we're still being ourselves, but we just didn't go too far. You know.
Well, yeah, because I'm sick and I'm not as hyped up.
Yeah.
And you went on your black people tangent. No.
Well, okay, but that
Oh,
was
yes.
that was fine. You know. Okay, the thing with this.
Hagen, wow.
This podcast is doing better than my normal streams, and yeah, it's just like it's because people like this stuff.
I like
People
how it says
By the way,
we're
what's
streaming
the
Fortnite.
viewer retention on this shit?
People like the gossip, bro. It's nice.
No,
It's
they
good.
like
They
and like
us
Greg,
talking,
Pack,
yeah.
Hagen, Johnny,
Rubsy.
Rubsy, they all came by.
Yeah, because people like it. It's nice. It's
By the way,
fun
what was,
to watch.
I think we'll wrap this up in like a minute though, because
We'll wrap it up soon. Yeah.
yeah, we're just gonna end up sucking our own dicks. Real quick, check what the viewer retention was.
I will when I end the stream. Yeah.
Yeah, go for it, because like I'm actually kind of curious, because the last time
Yeah.
that we did this, like
It's
we had
great.
I
It was
think
great.
between like 10 and 15 viewers most of the time on my second channel, which I never do anything on,
Yeah.
and
for
it was
this,
like a
we had
12 and a
above
half minute.
We had above 20 viewers almost the entire time for this. We've been
Yeah,
dropping
was like-
recently.
dropped
yeah.
below.
This last 20 minutes we dropped, but almost for the entire hour we had above 20, which is awesome.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
this shitty ass gameplay. Oh, gotta
yeah.
love
Hey,
you.
hey,
Sorry, guys. Oh god.
I found something else to talk about.
Yes, we did. Okay, before we do this, before we go into it, I just want to make one promise. For next episode, we have our gameplay ready. Our WW2 gameplay ready. Our Fortnite gameplay.
Yeah,
all the
we'll
gameplay
try to
ready.
make the
Don't worry,
stream
yeah.
look better.
We'll make it look better. Don't worry. I
We're
promise.
gonna
you that.
throw a
Anyway,
porno?
Russian, go in
So-
on this kid.
The single fucking douchiest thing you can do is self-promote in live stream
Yep.
chats.
Help me hit
It's
100 subscribers.
Not even
Sub
close,
to me.
because
Doing a giveaway.
what you're essentially doing is saying, I don't give a fuck about your channel. I give a fuck about mine, and I want to take your viewers from you and bring them to my channel.
It's so scummy. It's so fucking scummy.
It
It's
is.
just it's
It's-
so disrespectful.
The other thing is, it does nothing for you.
It
They're going to
absolutely-
subscribe
No.
just because they feel bad for you, and then they're never going to watch anything that you do.
Yeah.
I've literally seen channels
Like,
with
it
almost
rarely
100,000
100,000
fucking works.
subscribers that all they do is just spamming
Fuck.
comments to subscribe to them, right? And they get like 300 views a video.
And you know why it ends up hurting you rather than helping you? Because YouTube sees your sub, like the click to non-click ratio in the sub boxes, right? Like how many people are clicking this, how many people are not clicking this in the sub boxes, right?
Yep.
Obvious subscribers. And you have the fucking worst ratio ever because no one gives a fuck about your content. So it doesn't help you at all. It hinders you. That's why it's hard to like explode an already, like my channel's dead. It's hard for me to explode it again because I have 13K subs and my click ratio is horrible. But I don't give a fuck because I just have fun doing YouTube, right? But like it hurts your channel when you do it. It hurts your channel because no one watches your content. They just see like this. It's like, oh, I sub to him, but I'm not gonna fucking watch his content because it's trash.
Yeah, it's like, they see a bad thumbnail and they're like, I just can't be bothered to unsubscribe. Like if someone has a couple hundred subs, they notice when they lose a sub, and
Yeah,
it's something where it benefits nobody involved. It just doesn't.
it doesn't
YouTube
benefit
is
you at
not
all.
about the sub count whatsoever. It's about viewer interaction.
Yeah,
It just is.
Just look at Russian's channel. He gets shit ton of views, but doesn't have.
goes
No
back.
offense,
This is a
not
long
mixed up.
time ago. This was a long ass time ago. This was like I had to find a stream with no face cam on it. So this was January 22nd, 2016. Because I had to find a stream with no face cam on it.
Yeah, but it was like, even, this is no way, shape, or form bragging. It's like, I get a good amount of views for my sub count. That's why my channel isn't dead. You know what I mean? But there is channels out there that I think it's a Minecraft channel that has 1 million subscribers.
Your Minecraft channel?
1.1 million and gets 300 views a video
Yeah, it's nuts.
because their channel is legendarily dead. The
Yeah.
reason that people like Keemstar blew up is because you see something like in your sub box that is from Keemstar, Drama Lord or whatever the fuck it is. Most people are going to click on that.
Most people
Regardless
watch
of
that.
whether I actually care about what's going on, I still usually watch the Drama Lord just to know what's going on.
Me too. And I like Keemstar.
So-
I like his content. I think he's a good personality.
He's a good entertainer.
He's
yeah.
good at what he does.
He's a bad
The
human. He's a
reason that
bad
he blew
human.
up is
but
because he's in every recommended and everything like that because of the fact that people give a shit about his content and they click on it.
yeah, he's a good character. He's a bad human, but he has a good character.
Yeah.
Well, you haven't
basically.
met him. Like,
No, but I've seen his actions. I've seen what he does. He's a manipulative little little twat. Like that's what.
but
he
he's
is.
smart. He's smart
smart,
about it.
yeah.
I will give him about it.
Like I can.
Oh no,
I,
he's incredibly smart.
I can see
And
that
the thing
he's
is,
a
like,
manipulative fuck, but I
No,
still like his
Dollar in the
content because
Woods
it's
is
good content.
fucking awful though.
Oh
That
my
is
gosh.
dis-
It's a
it's
meme.
awful.
It's a meme.
Team the meme.
he's the most divisive character on YouTube. Whether you love him or hate him, you're going to watch his content.
And the thing is,
Yeah.
he may only have 3 million subs, but he's a bigger name than PewDiePie at this point. The
Yeah, I
community
agree.
Is the thing.
Yeah.
He's almost as big of a name as PewDiePie. Like so
Because
many
the
people
thing
know
is that
Keemstar.
PewDiePie is popular among very casual viewers of YouTube, where they say,
A better example.
hey, like I only watch 3 YouTube videos a day, or like not even that. But they sit down and they're like, okay,
Sure.
like I'll just subscribe to some of the bigger guys.
This is a better
Roman
example.
Atwood, like that's just a name that pops
This is
in
a
my
better
head.
example than PewDiePie. Syndicate. More people know who Keemstar is than Syndicate, even though Syndicate has 10 mil. But more people will
Well,
know
yeah,
of
but
Keemstar.
the other thing is, Syndicate's got money everywhere else.
Doesn't matter.
That's
I'm not
okay.
talking about
Like,
them. I'm saying
Keem-
who knows people. I'm saying who knows of
I
him.
forget what game it was, but it was one of those surgeon simulator ones that like he made a shit ton of money off of.
Oh my god, of course.
And actually, it was like, speaking of PewDiePie and Keem, the only reason that game blew up was because PewDiePie actually played it.
Yeah.
Keemstar is going to make a killing off Doom. It's just going to be ridiculous.
Oh no, yeah, like that's
It's-
why I'm really excited to get in on Doom because like it's a great opportunity. I like the people that are in there for the most part, and
Look at the
like
shit gameplay.
it's gonna blow up too.
When Doom does esports, the amount of fans they're going to get just from Keemstar for their esports
Oh, yeah.
team, it's going to
Because Keem's
It's
always
gonna-
wanted
and
to do
it's gonna
that,
be
like
phased.
because
It's
I've
gonna be
watched
phased.
Keem for a long time, but it's like he's always wanted to get in on that. That's why he started Thrust. Do you remember that?
Yeah,
shit?
yeah.
Taras.
Like Doom's fan base is going to be bigger than FaZe's fan base.
No, I always underestimate how big esports is because
Yeah,
I'm like,
exactly.
oh, it's not as big as sports, like
Wait, did
regular
Keem have a
sports.
part in making
It's
Minecraft?
bigger than
No
regular.
way.
Nah, like give me some proof
Yeah.
on that. But like,
Yeah, Drake. Like
some
Russians
people
a
with
hoe.
Jim are hoes though, from what I've heard. Like some of the content creators are really douchey, like just from what I know. But like I like Fultz, To's okay, Cold Side's okay,
Ninja.
Keem's okay. But the thing is, like, I'm not gonna be interacting with those people. I'm part of the zombie side of shit. The only person that's actually in Doom officially right now that does zombies is Frenzy.
Pokes, I'm just going to say this right now. Lil Yachty's doing nothing for FaZe. He's
Oh,
in there
no,
as a
yeah.
meme.
No.
It's a meme. He's not going to help him in
It's
any
a
way.
joke, yeah.
It's a joke. Like he's
We
in
talked about
phase,
this on the
but it's
last
a joke.
episode, didn't we?
Yeah,
I think, like, for
Poke
a
brought it
second.
up, but Lil Yachty is doing nothing for phase. He's not gonna help him out, in my opinion,
No.
because
Yeah,
it
Overflow.
just
I don't really know
yeah.
much about Overflow.
No, we were talking about how there are these so many esports teams that should be like amazing, but they just
Oh yeah,
aren't.
well we were talking about Luminosity.
Yeah,
Luminosity.
'cause
I would
Ninja.
watch Luminosity, and they were fucking killing it. But whenever they got close to
Yeah,
winning, they would
Overflow's and
choke.
Soar.
Luminosity, yeah.
Um,
I only know of Luminosity because Ninja is on the team, and Ninja's
Yeah.
like one of the best Twitch streamers, in my opinion. And that's
But
why I know about
again, it's
Luminosity.
like with Doom or whatever, right? Basically, like the only reason I actually am even connected to Doom in any sort of ways because X-Rays was hit up by Doom and said, "Hey, we want to get some zombies, guys. Do you want to make just get a list of people that you want in, and 6 or 7 people or whatever the hell it was, and we'll I'll just introduce you once, and you'll be part of the zombies team for this." So he hits me up and he's like, "Yo, fam, you trying to join?" And I'm like, "Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
I don't know why they hit up
okay,
X-Rays.
boss."
That was a little odd, in my opinion.
Yeah,
It was a little bit weird, but
Obey
whatever.
went for Avery and Fantastical when Fantastical.
Well, no. The
zombies.
thing with Avery, the reason that he joined is because Avery used to be in
The
Obey as
sniper.
a trick shotter.
Yeah, he was a sniper. Yeah.
Yeah.
if you watched Avery during the beta play war, he dropped 150 kills.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
no.
he's
Avery
scary
actually
for a
used to be
sniper.
in Obey and L7 and shit just
Yeah.
from being a sniper.
He was in the sniping community. Yeah.
No,
You can see his
I
montages.
played against some Obey members in the beta. I think they were they weren't really hitting anything. I was kind of
A lot of those guys
underwhelmed.
are really weird.
Obey is kind of going downhill.
Yeah, I
Anyway,
would say
point
so.
being, and the reason that Fantastical's in there is because, I think, from what I know, he wanted merch, and they have EGL and stuff, and there was some sponsorships or something.
And it was when Obey was trying to go really forward in the zombies community, but then they kind of ditched that plan.
Yeah, where they picked up 2 guys and then they said fuck it.
Yeah, they kind of ditched it. My highest score was only 67. Damn, that's not bad though.
I'm still
So
pissed
good.
off that Sora has nobody in the zombies community.
They had the recruitment.
Fucking
so many of
Volt
us going.
and
It's so
Lycan.
dumb.
Lycan restarted?
Ah,
I never heard of Lycan.
It's Zergriz and his wife.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Do you remember Iron sniping?
Iron? No.
Yeah, just Iron, the team.
I kind of want to talk about this for a second. Soar, the recruitment challenge. I feel like some of the people they picked up just because they were girls. They picked up a lot of female.
Well,
streamers.
that goes back.
popular.
Not titty streamers. They weren't titty streamers. They were female streamers. But
No,
I
but
feel
the other
like
thing is
it's just because they were girls.
what annoyed me about the sorority a little bit was they knew who they were picking up almost
Yeah,
for certain
they
before it
did.
even started.
And they ignored YouTubers. They ignored YouTube streamers. They ignored
yeah.
us. They didn't pick up any YouTube streamers. And there were some good ones out there. Like not me, but there were some good one out. There were definitely some good ones out there. That I
Yeah,
think should have
it
got
was
picked
all
up.
it was all streamers or it was trick shotters, and they
Yeah.
knew who they were picking up beforehand.
They
It wasn't
did, yeah.
okay, well, yo, dude, I didn't know about this. It's we'll just pick up this dude because he's
Not
fucking good.
Abstract Sweater, Blaze Drake. That other chick that they picked up. Abstract
What?
Sweater.
Yeah.
Well, Abstract Sweater got picked up because she's Jeff's girlfriend. Let's just be honest. I'm being straight here.
I'm
'cause
actually
she's Jeff's
follow.
girlfriend.
I
It's
actually
'cause
follow
she's
her on
Jeff.
Twitch, and I think I'm subbed to her on YouTube. She's actually somewhat entertaining.
It's because she's Jeff's girlfriend. I mean, I don't want to say it.
Well,
That's the reason.
That's
the reason.
the reason, but that doesn't mean she can't be entertaining.
She's a good streamer.
Yeah.
She is a good streamer, but I think her just streaming alone wouldn't have got her picked up, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, L7 is scummy as shit, right? They actually kicked some dude for memeing. He posted a meme.
Yeah,
He literally
that's
posted a
weird.
meme on Twitter, right? It wasn't even anything offensive whatsoever, right? It was literally just a regular meme. The people that own L7 got really pissed off, unfollowed him, and then kicked him.
Wait, what was the meme?
I forget what it was. I saw the screenshots on Twitter.
They also kicked Feats because he was disabled.
Yeah, well, that too. And then there was the kid that got kicked because he went to a funeral and wasn't on that day.
It's not. Also, it's nuts.
How about Saul? Saul was garbage. Saul was always garbage.
The Red RC.
They actually
is there a
sold
Red RC?
they sold the channel to some top 10 guy.
Is there a Red RC going on?
I think they're gonna start one.
That's pretty cool.
But L7 was originally unlucky, right? He had to sell L7 because he needed money, and he was sort of getting out of the community anyway. But he sold it to one of the members.
Wasn't it Mario?
And he sold it to one of the members and his mom. So his mom is basically running fucking L7.
It was L7 Mario or some shit like that.
No. Mario wanted to actually buy L7, but he didn't have the money at the time.
Oh.
Like he sold it for like, I don't know, probably 20 or 25 grand, right? It wasn't even actually that much, like relatively speaking. But I think Mario needed like 4 or 5,000 more dollars, and like Unlucky needed the money right away, so he wasn't able to sell it to Mario. From what I know about the whole situation,
Yeah.
so he sold this to this other kid, and now him and his fucking mom run L7, and they're really, really anal about shit.
Red Reserve's
And
alright.
and there was some kid who got really, really annoyed with L7. So there was like a bunch of kids in L7 that are really, really toxic. So he
Yeah.
went to all their, went to all their Twitters and shit like that, whatever it was, and they like tagged a bunch of the sponsors of L7 in those tweets, and they said, "This is disgusting. I don't know how you're sponsoring them." So they just like cut off, sponsorships for like three,
Well, there's that whole
different from 3 different companies to L7.
there's that whole L7 beef, yeah. The L7 and Soanuda beef, yeah. We've been going for like an hour and a half, guys. I mean, an hour and 45 minutes, almost 2 hours.
No,
now, guys.
we're about 2 hours. Yeah,
We're almost 2
I think
hours now.
honestly we should call it.
Yeah,
Yeah, this was a
quick,
great
though, just,
one.
if you guys want last questions in real quick, just
Yes,
get it.
yes, that's good.
Last question. Anything.
Oh, also,
Literally
when you
fuck
guys are
you.
typing, also join this Discord. This is the podcast Discord.
Wait, do you
Anything-
actually want to?
Yeah.
No, I thought we
I'll
wanted to
answer
keep
the
this
questions
private.
real quick though.
No, I want to.
Saw garbage, L7 garbage, Volt. I don't like the leaders. I like what they're doing with it, but I think that the leaders have no idea what they're doing at a certain point.
It's me, Jennifer.
They've done a lot of right things, but like all those kids are all pub stompers that have like 200 subscribers. That hey, this will do well until the team gets to like 50,000 subs or something like that. It seems like they have really good intentions and they try to know what they're doing, but it's just not working. Red, I think that Red's going to be good as an esports team. It's not going to go anywhere else.
Okay, but someone, MM's new album, it's gonna be fucking awesome. I'm excited for that. It's me, Jennifer. She's cool. I like her. She's a cool streamer. I really like her. And yeah, I guess that's kind of it, guys. Join our Discord. Would be awesome.
Yeah, I'll give people another minute. If you guys want to ask anything, then
basically for our Discord, we're gonna have the on air. That's only for the hosts and guests. The text channel is we're gonna have general, and then we have a text channel only for the hosts and guests. That's kind of it. If you guys want to join, talk to us, give us podcast ideas, give us guest ideas. That's gonna be awesome. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna make a little category called guests, or like past guests, future guests. Or just guests, something like that. She's a good. Actually, she's awesome. Yeah. I mean, the thing with her, she I like her. I have no beef with her. She's cool in my opinion.
Who are you talking about?
It's me, Jennifer.
I have no idea who's bitch is.
Yeah, I like her.
How many subs does she have?
8K.
Okay, we're done here.
Anyway, guys, I think we're gonna call it here. If you did enjoy, make sure you like and subscribe, guys. Yeah, that's just it. We're doing a podcast at least once a week, maybe even twice a week. We'll see. I kind of feel we should do one with a guest a week and then one with just ourselves a week.
Yeah,
like
I agree. Like 2 to 3 a week.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, we'll see you guys all in the next fucking podcast. This has been the Shit Talk podcast. Peace the fuck out, everyone.